Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Pixel and I are gonna do an all signs here for, she's like, bitch, what are you touching me like that for? Okay, we're gonna do an all signs here for Saturn retrograde, which goes from June, I'm sorry, Bubby, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. From June 17th until November 4th. So this Saturn retrograde might actually feel a little bit serious, which is not the energy I'm vibing on right now. This feels more like Piscean energy to me in the light, in a higher sense, in a higher vibration. So things might shift a little drastically because Saturn can be quite serious at times. However, I did get some messages that were very positive about this retrograde, and that is that we're leveling up because we're going back and checking to see what we missed on the test, even though we passed the test. Okay, so we passed the test, whatever it was that we went through in our lives. I'm here in the last 30 years, which seems like a long time, okay, but we've passed some kind of big karmic test. And so Saturn, it takes Saturn about 30 plus years to go around the zodiac. So that makes sense. Okay, so we've passed some kind of test, but you can pass a test while still getting some answers wrong or skipping a few questions, right? And this is a time to go back and look at those questions that we skipped or the things that we got wrong and correct them and learn from them and to continue forward on our soul path with more integrity and more wisdom as well. Putting that knowledge that we've learned in the past into action now. So Saturn retrograde is happening in Pisces. Did I say that already? I don't know, but maybe that's why Pixel's up here with me. She's a Pisces. Okay, so we can feel a real tension here between wanting more control, structure, a little bit of rigid energy, making some boundaries, and then that Piscean energy of mutable flexibility and creativity and intuition. Saturn can also represent the material world, and Pisces is very spirit. So this is about balancing matter and spirit as well. You might find that you're concentrating more on material issues or situations or experiences in your life, like your body. There could be some body improvements going on or some health issues that you're dealing with. There might also be some things coming up about finance. Try to look at those situations that you're dealing with or those projects that you're exploring on the material realm, also from a spiritual perspective. So if you're doing some work around your body, for example, whatever that is, health-wise, or maybe it's even aesthetically, try to take a spiritual perspective into that. What is the spiritual reason and significance of doing that kind of work with your body or even your finances? I'm hearing, and sexuality as well. Don't forget how highly spiritual sex really is, okay? And that, Saturn is represented by the Devil card. So we can think about everything that the Devil card embodies as the kind of lessons that we'll be revisiting this Saturn retrograde. But overall, I'm getting a really positive energy, especially for the collective that's been doing their shadow work, that has been ascending. I feel like this is a time here where we're really going to see those little things that we didn't pick up on in the past. They're going to be brought into our conscious awareness for our betterment, for us to use them as knowledge and tools to go forward in wherever it is that we're going forward or wherever we want to go in life next. So I also got some more messages here, which I wrote down over here. And that is that we are going to be learning how to take more responsibility when it comes to our karmic lessons. So what I'm getting from this is there's going to be a push from spirit to be more discerning, to have more integrity, to think 10 steps ahead before we make a decision, to make sure we're balancing the pros and the cons, to be responsible with our karmic lessons and our life. So that's a major theme I feel for this cycle. We also are going to have to see the repeating here. There's something repeating, and you're going to have to give yourself what you seek from others. Okay, so perhaps something that you were seeking from someone will come back up, repeat itself, and that person or another person won't be able to give you that thing that you're seeking, and you will have to learn how to do that for yourself. Okay, so this can be a tough lesson, but it's one of the best. Once you learn to give yourself whatever it is you want from someone else, then that gives you a sense of sovereignty, a sense of independence, a sense of trust in yourself and the divine, and that's a beautiful thing to learn. So embrace that lesson as it comes for some of you in these next 5 months. You're also going to be re-examining the way you've been asserting your sense of stability. Okay, so what makes you feel secure and stable? Is it the material world around you or a relationship that you have? Or is it about how you feel inside about yourself or your connection to source and spirit? Now, I also feel like, I'm not sure if I said this already, but repeating seems to be a theme here anyways. The numbers 13 and 7 might come up for you. Saturn is going to station at 13 degrees and it begins its retrograde at 7 degrees. So these are numbers. I'm also hearing the number 5 and I'm seeing 555 on the clock right now. So number 5 might also be coming up for you. So maybe you want to look at your whole birth chart, with that being, we have 12 houses, but the 13th is the whole thing, right? So your whole birth chart. As well as the 5th and the 7th house might have particular importance and significance at this time. And the 7th house is, of course, your house of relationships. And the 5th house is about love, pleasure, children, creativity. So yeah, you might have some things coming up around relationships at this time. Okay, so I'm going to get into this reading here. And I'm going to do, the question I think I'm going to ask here is, what's your soul lesson for the next 5 months? We'll do it that way. So I'm working with a few different decks. The first one is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. And then I forget the complete name of this, but it's something Shadow Oracle. You can find it on Etsy. And the tarot deck I'm using is Bone Stone and Earth Flesh Tarot, and then also the Rider-Waite I might throw in there, here and there. Okay, that was a long intro. Let's get into it. I'll start from Aries. I encourage you to check out all your placements that you feel guided to. So your moon, your rising, and your sun especially, but if there's anything else you want to go for, maybe you want to look at what's ruling your 7th house and your 5th house. Check in on those signs. Or even what house is ruling Pisces for you. Okay, so let's get into it. And yeah, I'll see you in your readings. Hi Aries, let's see what's going on for you during this Saturn retrograde in Pisces 2023. What's your soul lesson for the next 5 months? What does Spirit want to tell you? What messages do we got for Aries? Spirit guides. We're going to see what energy is supporting you from this deck, and then we'll look at your challenging energy, and then we'll get into the tarot. I'm getting, this might not be for all of you, but I am getting for some of you, there might be some issues around confidence that is coming up at this time, or there's something about caring too much what other people think. Okay, you could be channeling or picking up on other people's thoughts and thought projections towards you about what they think about you or whatever it is that you're doing, and you need to scrap that. Like, get a little bit of an energetic block going on, because where you turn your attention to is what manifests and magnifies. And so some of you are picking up on other people's thoughts about you. Or you're literally interacting with people's criticisms or however. And Spirit is saying turn away from that for the time being. It's important to know why there's certain energies in your energetic field and all of that, and to learn from them and to teach them, etc. But right now, you want to focus on the light bodies, okay? And your engagement with that source of creativity, because it will take you further in life. Interesting. I also feel like you're somewhat of a magnet right now. You have a lot of eyes on you. There's people wanting to be like you as well, which is nice. It's kind of beautiful. It's a compliment, right? But you don't have anyone to impress, right? There's no one to impress. It's not about that. Okay. Aries. Too many. Aries. Okay, we have embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. And the energy's challenging you. There's also something about like a structure of some sort. Maybe you're moving around a lot, or there's something about a building of like, there's a 3D material structure that is significant to you right now. It doesn't matter where you are, Aries. You were tapped in, you were tuned in. I'm hearing that song. I can't even remember how it goes, but I'm hearing like, I think one of the lyrics is love can move mountains. Love can move mountains. It's like an 80s or 90s song. I don't know. I can't remember. It's a Paula Abdul. I don't know. But I'm hearing something like that. Protection here. Okay. Whatever it is that you're creating, doing, thinking, feeling, that is of the light, that is positive, that's bringing you a good source of energy, is highly protected. But as the challenge here, you could feel like that's not the case. In fact, what I'm seeing here is that this structure I'm talking about could be feeling like it's closing in on you, or that it's giving you the protection that you seek. But it's like Spirit is, see how this looks here? It's like Spirit is saying, well, this goes back to Saturn, okay? Saturn is about boundaries. It can be about protection, ensuring you're safe and you're secure and you're stable. And while it's necessary to have that in the 3D world, there's somewhere or something that you're focused on that is perhaps giving you some security and some stability. But it's not the source of your protection. The source of your protection is coming from within. Okay, you are emanating a frequency, a light. I'm hearing a certain light, like a color. Yeah, some kind of colored light I'm seeing. Yeah, there's like a rainbow coming out here too. I don't know if you can see it. That is protecting you. It's not the house you live in. It's not the people around you. It's not the workplace. It's not the park you go to. It's not the table you sit at. It's like, it's not any of those things. It's the energy that's coming from within that you transpose onto those things, that you project onto those things. I'm safe because I have a house is a thought projection, right? And so you put that energy into your house to make it safe. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you move or something's disrupted in your home, it doesn't suddenly make you unsafe. You just take back that energy that you put into the walls. And I'm just, this is kind of a metaphor, I guess, or it could be literal for some of you. Take back that energy and bring it back into yourself, and then project it out somewhere else that you go. Okay, I don't know. I'm hearing something about a daycare too. Okay, let's get into it, Aries. This interesting message is coming through for you. Let's see. 7-card spread. What Spirit wants to talk to you about for Saturn retrograde. Aries. I'm also hearing all who walk with you are not like you. And what do you want to say about that? The Fool. I'm seeing it in reverse. Well, this can be a beautiful thing because you can learn a lot from people who are different from you. But also understand that the risks that they want to take are not coming from the same experience you have. Okay, Aries. Let's get the theme of the reading. Thank you. 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some conflict I'm feeling, which isn't a negative thing. That's not bad. It's not. Okay, conflict leads to resolution. There's always, when there's a tension, it's like the energy's like struggling, and then it's like it kind of catapults out, right? It's productive. Okay, there's something productive going on, but it's concerning your interaction with others in some sense. Okay, let's see your energy. I'm curious. What's Aries energy? 5 of Pentacles. Let's see the situation here that we're talking about. We have the Hermit in reverse. Some of you need some quiet time to yourself as well. I feel like some of you are going a little bananas here, dealing with other people's energies. Let's see the outside influence on you. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Cups for the challenge. What you don't see coming here. What is Aries not seeing coming? Wheel of Fortune. Ooh la la. And your advice. The King of Wands. 1 second. Well, I feel like you have a lot of knowledge. And you are uncovering something here when it comes to your spiritual mission in life, your purpose, your goal, or maybe this is even on a 3D plane, right? Something that you've been wanting to do. You're discovering how special something is to you, how unique something is to you, how magical something is. Maybe this is like mysteries of the universe that you're getting downloads on. And I feel like you have to protect that wisdom and that knowledge some more, because there are people around you who don't understand what you're talking about. How do I say this? Well, again, it's like if somebody doesn't understand what you're saying, that's their problem, not yours in this context, okay? Because there are more people who do understand what you're saying. So we're not going to get on stage, I'm hearing, and talk to the haters about why they should like your music. We're going to play for the people who are enjoying the show, okay? I don't know what this is about for everyone, but this is like, yeah, we really need to redirect our energy back to what makes us feel empowered, that we have confidence in the actions that we're taking, that we know our direction here, and that we are protected, and that the wisdom you do have, Aries, is coming from your third eye and crown chakra, from source and spirit, as well as from your own, I'm hearing indigenous here, I don't know, your own work that you've been doing. I'm hearing the path, the road is clear. The road is clear for you. Don't give up here because of these other entities, frequencies, people, thoughts, whatever, that are kind of coming in and interfering. Because I do feel with the Hermit in reverse for the situation, it's like people are kind of grabbing onto your energy. And it's making you feel, 5 of Pentacles, like vulnerable maybe, defensive, or that you have to shelter yourself. Again, this idea of like a 3D structure of some sort coming up in this picture. And these people, whoever these are, that are disturbing your energetic field, and this could be happening pretty subtly, or it could be happening like, whoa, this is really bothering me, okay? But it might just be a subtle frequency for some of you, and you're like, I feel blocked, and it's because of this engagement that's going on here. This could be anything. It could be work, it could be family, it could be love, whatever, you know? But these people or these energies, whatever it is, they're not here to give anything to you. They're here to take. Okay? And that's why you might feel like you're not protected. But it's all about where you put your attention. The challenge, Two of Cups. There is somebody or people in general who are seeing crown chakra, third eye to third eye, crown chakra to crown chakra. You know, there are people you are connecting with. You do have a soul family here. And for some of you, it's hard to see that, okay? Or you're forgetting that there is somebody there who has your back. For some of you, you are going to meet somebody. Three of Cups. Yes, look at this. You have a lot of support around you, a lot of love around you. Concentrate on that. Five of Wands here, the theme. Some of these energies that are coming to take from you are competitors as they see it, okay? And what you don't see coming is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's find out more about this Wheel of Fortune. What is this for Aries? What's the Wheel of Fortune about for Aries, Spirit? The Bruja. This is an extra card here in this deck. Well, you're determining your fate and your future right now. And that's a big responsibility. We talked about responsibility here with Saturn too, taking responsibility for your karmic lessons. How can you be more responsible energetically, emotionally, financially, whatever it is? How can you be more responsible to yourself when dealing with this kind of situation? Because again, it's wherever you're putting your attention is what's going to magnify and manifest. I'm hearing North Node Jupiter. Okay, this has something to do with that as well. It's an expansion of your destiny here. We all have free will. So what you freely choose to focus on and willingly put your attention towards is what will expand into your destiny. Okay, some of you might be spiritualists, healers, tarot card readers, okay? And you have to be mindful of what energies you're working with, whose energy you want to tap into and whose energy you don't. You know, Saturn is about boundaries. You can set those kinds of energetic boundaries. What is your intention? Who are you trying to connect with? When you do any kind of spiritual work, or if you're not a spiritualist kind of healer person and you're just chilling and engaging with your friends and family and stuff, like who raises your vibration? That's the energy you want to connect with, and make a conscious effort to connect with those energies over those who bring you down, okay? And remind you of past lessons that you've already moved through. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. And I'm going to move into Taurus. Hi, Taurus. I hope you're doing well. How you been? Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. What's coming up in the next 5 months? Saturn Retrograde. 2023. I'm hearing something's up in the air. Something's up in the air for you. Now, this is a future-focused reading, so remember that. For some of you, you might already be tapped into the energies I'm picking up on. Others of you, it's to come. Something's up in the air. A decision needs to be made. I'm hearing focus. You need to focus in on something. What do you want the next 5 years to look like? Okay, and how does whatever it is that you're dealing with right now? How does that fit into your 5-year plan? Okay, let's see. Spirit guides. What message do we have for Taurus for the Saturn retrograde? Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. And Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. You're being given some kind of boost in these next 5 months. You're going to be making progress with something. The energy challenging you is betrayal and the deceiver. Let's see what I'm not going to take these, but maybe something that happened in the fall here. We have the Phoenix, or this could do with Scorpio here. Foresight and ascension. You dealt with something here that sent you on a path of ascension. But these energies of being deceived or being betrayed in your past lessons that you went through can make it difficult for you to accept the gift that you're being given. The Sage at the bottom. I don't know why that would be. Perhaps you're worried about being deceived again. Let's see, for Taurus. Let's see for Taurus, spirit guides. Let's see for Taurus, spirit guides. What's going on here? The Hangman for the theme of the reading. Your energy is the Page of Cups. The situation is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The influence is the Six of Wands. The challenge is Ace of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming is the Five of Wands. The advice is Nine of Cups. So what if somebody doesn't like what you're doing, Taurus, or doesn't like who you are, or doesn't like how you've handled the situation? The Emperor at the bottom. This is not their life to live. It's your life to live, okay? And you've chosen your path for a reason. You have to trust in your connection to your higher self, that you know what you're doing here, and that you can listen to your body. I'm hearing when it breaks down, or when it's tired, or when it hurts, or when it's telling you something. You know, you are Taurus, you are Gaia, you're connected to the earth. Okay, we know this. So it's very important that you listen to your body. It's a big indicator for you when something's wrong. If you have Moon in Taurus, you might be getting headaches, I'm hearing. Okay, but this is something about needing to slow down, or needing to speed up, or needing to switch things up in your routine, eat something different. Like, you can intuitively gauge what's going on. Yeah, I'm hearing no tests needed. It's like I'm hearing something about food sensitivity. It's like you can know, okay, you're very perceptive here. Very in touch with what's going on here in your body. This could also have to do with a relationship or a friendship or family members. How does your body feel around those people? Are you drained after? Do you have an upset stomach? Like, what's going on? And take all of those indications and things that are happening with your bodies as metaphors. Okay? If your stomach's hurting around something, are you having a hard time digesting something they're saying? Or is their energy not sitting well with you? You know what I mean? It's like your feet hurt after somebody's around you. Are they blocking your path from you walking your path? Things like that, Taurus, is what is coming up here in the cards for suggestions of how you can navigate through these energies. Now, I feel like your antenna is up that you might be being deceived or betrayed here. This can turn into a big blowout with someone, or it can be avoided. An argument can be avoided here. This is definitely a situation that is, there's a situation here in the next 5 months that is triggering you. And I feel like your reaction or response to whatever's going on with another person or in a situation at work or however it's playing out can feel more intense than it needs to. Why? Why is it feeling so intense here? Because you're dealing with someone, 6 of Wands, who could be a little bit arrogant. It seems like they want to win at something. I'm hearing that's already because they lost. 3 of Swords. You're dealing with someone who's holding a lot of pain here, okay? They could be projecting something onto you, or they feel like they lost something. They're trying to regrow something here with you or even with themselves, but they're being guided mostly by their ego. And I don't know who this is for you, but it's setting off alarm bells that there's some sense of betrayal or deception incoming. I'm hearing incoming deception or betrayal. But with this card coming out, Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity, I feel like Spirit is saying that you can't control how other people act or how other people feel or what they say or what they think. You're just going to have to let them go through whatever process. Now, you can distance yourself from that energy, absolutely, or not. But what you don't have to let it affect you. How do I say that? Well, it's something like keeping your heart at a high vibration, regardless of how someone else is navigating a situation with you. You are making progress here, for sure. I'm hearing jealous. This person could be jealous here. What's the technology here? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something about 8 of Wands. It's important that you stay grounded at this time because it's almost, I'm getting this sense that whoever you're dealing with or whatever the situation this is, they're taking you kind of outside of your body. They're projecting a situation into the future. Whatever issue this person has with you or whatever's going on here, it's not about what's happening now. It's about their fears of the future. And you have to remember that you're in the now. You're not in the future. And you're certainly not in their future, the Magician. Yeah, I feel like, I'm sorry, Taurus, I hate to really say this, but, I'm a Taurus too. But it feels like there's somebody here who might be trying to distract you from your spiritual acceleration, distract you from your progress, distract you from your work. I don't know if this is a conscious thing that they're doing, but it's certainly happening. And I do see your energy, Page of Cups here. I love this energy for you in this situation because you're only giving what's necessary to this situation or to this person. Now, I feel like it's having a deeper effect on you. You're triggered in some sense. Take that word lightly. Maybe some of you don't feel it that intensely, but it is affecting you to a degree here. But on the outside, you're really calm, cool, collected, trying to center yourself. I feel like whoever this is, it's somebody or whatever, if it's not a person but another kind of situation, it's something that you wanted to grow here. Ace of Pentacles for the challenge. You wanted a new beginning with. Your advice is the Nine of Cups here. It's like keep your heart chakra at a high vibration and continue to share that love with others. Doesn't necessarily have to be with this person if you don't feel like that's warranted, but don't close yourself off entirely. Tell me more here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. Some of you are going to have to create a distance, and you've been thinking about this for some time, with another person. Okay? The advice I'm seeing is that your energy is a lot better when you are not in a contract with whatever this is. You're able to give more of yourself and you're able to receive more from others. And so the advice really here is to distance yourself from whatever's creating this kind of fearful, paralyzing energy or triggering of the past situation where there was deception and betrayal. Listen to your body, okay? What is your body telling you here in this situation? Ten of Swords. Okay, I feel like many of you might be having symptoms or something's going on. You need to clue in there, okay? Let me find out a little bit more about the challenge here for Taurus. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So you're not sure. You're going back and forth. Maybe I can make this work, the world, maybe I should end it. Seven of Pentacles. How much time are you going to put into this? Okay, time, justice, karma, right? Time is moving in our matrix world, you know. We're mortal beings here. Time is ticking along. How much effort and time do you want to put into this situation or scenario, dealing with someone who's coming at you with ego from a wounded space, okay, creating some conflict here. So we said at the beginning that you could avoid this fight, and how could you avoid this? Page of Swords. Trusting that you can see what's coming here, the Fool in reverse, and being careful not to take any risks here with this person or this situation. For some of you, they could be trying to push you into doing something, okay? Investing in something or going somewhere, or yeah, this is a risk that is not worth taking. And for some of you, you need to realize that this person has a tendency to look back, okay? And I feel like having some kind of fresh beginning here with this person, regardless of what they're saying, is more difficult than what you'd hope, okay? Whether this is work, love, family, however. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. What's coming up for this Saturn retrograde for Geminis? I'm hearing something about a change. Okay. Things are always changing, especially with Gemini. Okay, let's see. Gemini. Can we get a card here for Geminis? We have Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Ah, Gemini, you're releasing something that was just, I'm hearing tearing you down, bringing you down. Amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back. Releasing things like that, getting out of difficult situations, you know, can be a real struggle, but you did it, or you're doing it. And that's activating a radical transformation. Let's see what the challenge is. Meditation and the dough. You're safe, okay? You're totally safe in whatever situation you're in. But I feel like it could be a little bit difficult right now to feel like you're in alignment, to feel like you have some calm and stillness in your life. Well, yeah, things are changing. Things are transforming. But you can still find peace within as everything starts transmuting. This is giving me like a vibe of you're feeling like a lack of stillness. It's almost like you feel frozen in a way. Well, it's like feeling frozen while there's like chaos going around you. Or it might not be chaos for all of you, but it's like, well, everything's changing, transforming, moving, and things are shifting and happening, and you're just kind of like, what's going on here? Okay, that's for some of you. But Spirit, I feel, is saying to embrace the feeling of stillness. You're not stuck. You're not frozen. You're meant to be still right now, to find alignment here within yourself in regards to this situation that you're in. Okay, let's get your reading out here, Gemini. What's going on here? The Chariot in reverse for the theme of the reading. Yeah, it's like things want to move, want to change, and they are, but it's like you feel like you're not moving. It's interesting. Ace of Cups in reverse for your energy. The Fool in reverse for the situation. I feel like you're just done with something, Gemini. You're just done with it. Not gonna give any more energy to that. Could even, yeah, it could be anything. It could be a food group. Could be a person, a job situation. I'm hearing somebody doesn't want you to go. Well, it's like, it's annoying a little bit, Gemini. It's like, I'm 36, I just saw. Maybe this is an age that's of significance, but it's like, I've released this thing. I want to move forward, but the energy's just not working with me. I want to release 10 of Wands here. This baggage I've been carrying around with me. These other people that want me to take responsibility for their actions or all of the things that have happened in the last 6 years. I do want to release all that, and I have, but I just still feel the weight. I don't feel right. Oh, tell me why this is with the Six of Swords. Destiny is calling you. Isn't that a lyric in a song? I don't know. Destiny is calling you here. And you're feeling very activated, very pulled towards a new life, a new path, a new you, a rebirth. And what's going to help you get to wherever it is you want to go next is by celebrating with people who get you. Disconnecting from people who are attached to the old cycle. Spending less time with people who drain your energy or things. Maybe it's not even people. Maybe it's behaviors, addictions, activities you're doing that drain your energy that you know is not good for you. And spending more time here, Three of Cups, with the people who really get you and are proud of you for releasing whatever it is you've released. For some of you, you could have people kind of questioning you. Gemini, why are you doing it that way? Gemini, you should really do it this way, or I know better than you. There's some energy here, I feel, that's trying to shape or mold your radical transformation for you, which could be why you feel frozen. Your energy and your shift and your change can't be contained. Okay, there's something, I don't know, maybe it's just a thought you have, but I feel like for a lot of you it's a person or some kind of dynamic that you're involved in with other people where it's like they're trying to kind of like, I'm seeing like a pottery mold you, shape you, like, you know how when the pottery's spinning, it can like start going off onto the side, and it's like somebody keeps bringing you back to something, to center. But it's not your center, with meditation being the challenge here. It's not your center. It's not an alignment for you. You kind of need to like go everywhere right now. With the radical transformation and the change, it's like you're not ready to be glazed in the oven with the pottery, analogy. You're not ready for that, to be solidified into something, to sign your name on a contract, to make a solid, yes, this is it forever and ever decision. Okay? You're meant to kind of explore the energy of change, movement, and transformation. Look at this movement in this card here for your advice. See, look, there's the pottery, right? It's like dancing around it. Look at the flames here, letting it move, letting it go with the wind, with the flow here. Letting yourself be who you're becoming. The Hierophant is for what you don't see coming, which is a structure here. Tell me more about this Hierophant. What is this Hierophant about? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is some energy here outside of yourself that is trying to not let you create in the way that's creative for you. The stag, the doe and the stag. See what I mean? Who is this, Gemini? Look, they're looking at you here. And you're like, what? What? I'm just doing me. They're like, well, I think I got some ideas of how you could be, Gemini. And it's almost like, I want to say with the Hierophant, I want to say here, like, there's a lack of playfulness in this person or this situation's energy. It's kind of like aging you in a sense. And there's nothing wrong with aging, but it's like, I mean it more metaphorical. It's like somebody's trying to give you some kind of lifestyle or structure or title or position or something where there's less movement, there's less opportunity for transformation and change. It's like someone trying to tie you down almost. Okay? This, with the Empress in reverse here, this is not an energy that's going to be beneficial for you. There's a lack of creative movement here with whoever this Hierophant represents. Can we get more in the Hierophant? What's going on here? What's this about? Freedom. Yeah, but why? Why are they trying to control Gemini's freedom? Decay, grief, the Poet in reverse. Well, they feel like something's slipping, like you're slipping from their reach, from their grasp. This is about somebody wanting to own your energy, control your energy. Okay. So tell me more about the advice here. So this really feels like a Saturn versus Pisces energy. You're in the Piscean energy of mutability and flow and creativity and joy and like, let's discover who I am now that I've had this big release. And then there's somebody else here, like a Saturnian type character who's like, no, we need rules, we need boundaries, we need regulations, regimens. You should do this, Gemini. You got to do that. You're wasting time. Okay, tell me about the advice. 3 of Cups. Death, the Emperor, and the 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, these readings. I don't know. There's going to be some endings coming up in this cycle. Okay, now you can choose to end or not to end things because this is your choice. But for those of you who have been thinking about ending something with somebody who you feel is keeping you stuck or not allowing you to change and transform and work on yourself and do all the things you want to do, the advice is to bring this to an end here so that you can have a fresh start. There needs to be a shift in the power dynamic here between you and someone else or something else. Okay, this person with this heart in the hand here, I feel like, yeah, they're in the Emperor. This is somebody who really does seek to control. And I feel like you are going to feel it, okay? Or you already are feeling it. I feel like we need something else here. Let's read from the book about this chamber of violet flame, and then we'll end your reading here. The violet flame is a spiritual retreat, spiritual retreat space that holds a powerful energy of transformation and transmutation. It can be visited in meditation, which we have for you, and invoked through prayer and affirmation. Spiritually, it is seen within a chamber, often as a giant roaring flame, which we see here in the advice. And sometimes with silver and gold shining through the violet. When we connect with the violet flame, we are being given the opportunity to detach from lower vibrational experiences and turn darkness into light. Ultimately, this is the gateway of alchemy. Alchemy is the art of turning lead into gold, and so from an energetic perspective, the violet flame is where we place all that is heavy in our life and turn it into golden opportunity. Know that the violet flame of transformation has been brought to you by your angels and guides. They are encouraging you to see that you are in a space of radical transformation. Transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. All past trauma is now being cleared from your energies. Stay focused on releasing all of the energies that are no longer serving you. The violet flame is here to transmute fear into love. If any fear is rising up inside you now, know that it is simply a call for love. Call in the strongest form of love you know and allow those in your inner circle to support you through this transformational time. You are an alchemist with the capacity to take all the aspects of your life and turn them into golden opportunities. You can align your life with the divine plan now and live in a more purposeful way. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped, and I'll see you next time. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, in the next 5 months here with the Saturn retrograde. For Cancers, what's going on for Cancer, spirit guides? Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Orion, eh? Did you hear that? It sounded like a knock. I don't think it was, but I think it's one of my cats doing something. But interesting. And this looks like a doorway here. Let's see what the challenge is. I don't know if you can hear that. Someone's, or you may be knocking on a door. You have been knocking on a door, and it's about to open for you. Supernova. Okay, this is a big moment. Been knocking on a door. Okay, tell me for Cancer what the challenge is. The Philosopher. Don't overthink it when the door opens. Dystopia. I feel like you're leaving a very difficult place. This could be physically or it could be energetically. And you've been wanting to leave this place and the door is about to open, but I sense like a hesitancy, like, is this going to be what I want it to be, what I hope it to be? There might be betrayal at the bottom. Journey, yeah, there's some fears here that whatever threshold you're at, whatever door you're about to walk through might be something that poses some kind of risk to your security, or there's some sense of illusion here. But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like this is the right door. I feel like you're moving in the right direction. You know, you could, and you'll be getting confirmations, like more of what you're working on or what you want will be coming in. You'll be receiving more signs from spirit, synchronicities, numbers, like I'm hearing colors. A whole bunch of things are happening for you to tell you, yes, this is the right door, Cancer. But I see here like the Philosopher, the octopus, octo, which is 8th house. It's like, is this really what I want? Or is this going to be a waste of my time? Tell me the theme. 4 of Swords. Yeah, there you are at the threshold, looking out. Now you have all your armor off here, so you're vulnerable. You're ready for a fresh beginning. You've already won a battle. You have your guides with you. You're starting to sink into your intuition more, but there's still some trepidation, still some hesitancy here. Tell me about Cancer's energy, Spirit. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the memories here from the past are kind of getting in the way. Okay, they're kind of clouding the vision that is being shown to you. Now, don't get me wrong, you've definitely rebirthed something. You've definitely let go of something. But it's like you're so focused on not repeating. What are you focused? What's going on here? Hold on. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't think you realize the significance of what's going on here in the next 5 months for you, Cancer. Like, there's a big change here for you. Some big opportunity in some way, shape, form, or another is coming through for you. Let's get some charms on this. And it's like, you don't see it, how big this opportunity is. A key, a huge key. Look, the word believe. You have to believe that this is the right door. A mushroom, the letter I, the letter A, the letter Y. Scissors with a heart and a devil tail. Whatever this is what's been cut out. The number 6, or it could be 9. And some merry-go-round, like it's a horse on a carousel thing. It's like you were on a merry-go-round for a while in a situation with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it's like, boom, here's the door. Here's, oh yeah, you know, like in those merry-go-rounds, carousel things, whatever. It's like they have those doors in the middle of the thing. And it's like, that's where the people work on the internals of the ride. But it's like the doors open. And when you see one of them open, it's always like, oh, weird. Yeah, it's like you've been going round and round on this thing, not realizing the door was right there, which is actually a mirror, right? So, okay, so whatever door is opening, it's because you've seen something in yourself, okay? You activated this doorway, which is why it's the right door. Yeah, look at this reflection here. This door is a reflection of your current energy, which I feel is quite beautiful. Okay, let's keep going here. Tell me more about this situation here for Cancer. 10 of Pentacles. Look, even here, it looks like a carousel almost, and there's a door. What's the outside influence here? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, somebody can't go through the door with you. Or they won't. Yeah, they won't. 4 of Pentacles. Look at this. It's like somebody that is closed off, scared to get out of their comfort zone, won't heal, won't go on a journey. Like they're, whatever was working for them in the past is no longer working. This could be an aspect of yourself, or it could be someone you're dealing with. But this is somebody who sees the door too. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not budging, they're not moving. And you're out here like, hello, are you coming? Let's see what you don't see coming here. The Chariot in reverse. This has more of an impact on you than you maybe even realize right now. Okay? You're moving forward and somebody else is not. And you're going to have to leave them in the past, leave them in an old cycle. And for some of you, you don't want to. Yeah, 4 of Wands. This could be something to do with family for some of you too. It's like they can't go where you're going. See, it's like, look, they're waving goodbye to you as you're crowned, as you celebrate something new in your life. There's a distance here between you and someone else. Okay, tell me advice for Cancer, Spirit. 6 of Wands. The Emperor. You can't hold yourself back. I mean, you can, but it would be a real disservice to yourself and to your soul. Finally getting off that merry-go-round and finding the right door, or finding the right door, is a massive achievement here. And I'm seeing multiple images here of you being crowned. Like, this is your crown chakra awakening. This is you following your destiny. This is you having faith in who you are. Why isn't this person coming with you? Or again, could be an aspect of yourself, but it's like something can't go with you. The Sun in reverse, because they haven't had the activation. They're not on the same frequency. They're not ready to celebrate like you are. This is not their path. This is not their path. It's just not, and you can't make it their path. Tell me more about the Chariot for what Cancer doesn't see coming. 7 of Wands in reverse. And this person knows it. They know that you have to move on. And for some of you, they're not putting up much of a fight, okay? Even if they want to go with you, and some of them do want to go with you, but they're not going to fight for it. Because inside they know it's not their path, okay? It's just not their path. It's not their time. Seven of Pentacles in reverse for more advice here. You can't waste time anymore. You're not going to keep going. Please don't tell me Cancer. You're going to keep going on that merry-go-round. You deserve to walk through this door. Let's see, where are you going once you walk through this door? 6 of Cups. Look at the 6 of Cups. It's so cute. Okay, maybe you need to look at that image some more for where you're going. Forget-me-not. Are those forget-me-nots? I think so. Tell me more about where Cancer's going here with the 6 of Cups. Well, there's somebody on the other side of that door waiting for you. Or it could, and that, again, it could be an aspect of yourself. That does, yeah. Hold on. Who is this? What is this for Cancer? Who is this? Justice. I feel Cancer, Ace of Cups, that whatever's on this other side of the door, Spirit's not really giving me a literal answer, like a job promotion, a new love. It could be those things. But it seems more like a guide here with this. Like this person in this card looks like a guide to me, saying, don't forget me. And they're being clarified by the Justice card. This is like somebody who's leading you towards balance here. And bravery, I'm getting. Balance and bravery. Maybe you want to use those two words as a kind of mantra for the next 5 months. Balance and bravery. And it's like this guide, or even aspect of yourself, has been waiting for you for some time. For some of you, it could be a soulmate, okay? That you've known in a past life. Possibly, okay? But for most of you, I feel like it's a guide who... a new guide that couldn't guide you before because you were in a state of not seeing your value, not seeing your worth, not seeing the opportunities before you. So even if they were to come and guide you, you wouldn't have believed it, you wouldn't have seen it. And it's like Saturn retrogrades almost making you feel like that again. Like the door's open, Saturn retrograde comes in and you're like, I don't know, is that the right door? But you've moved past that energy, okay? That's something from the past that's coming up now. You know it's the right door. Okay, this is a new life. This is letting go of whoever can't walk with you. Letting them go on their path, wherever it is they're going or not going. I'm hearing something like when you're 80, when you're 80, what do you want to look back on and say was your experience? Now, I know life doesn't end at 80. Maybe that's a message for you too. But I'm just getting 80, okay? Maybe at 80, you're going to have this self-reflection point here. Like, damn, I'm glad I went through that door and left that thing in the past. Or alternatively, you could be in a position of saying, damn, I should have went for that. And we don't want to live like that, right? So trust yourself here that this is the right door. Look, traveler that you need to travel through. Okay, so if a new opportunity lands on your lap in the next 5 months, and you know that it's something that you want to move towards, but you're feeling hesitant because of this other person or situation that can't go with you, think real long and hard about from now to when you're 80 years old, okay? How are you going to feel about that decision that you're making? I don't know. It's an interesting perspective, the child here. Maybe you need to make a decision here for someone else as well. What does your inner child want to do? That's a big question to ask yourself as well. Belief, bravery. All right. Cancer, that's what I got for you. I hope that helped, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Leo. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about for the next 5 months for Saturn retrograde. What is your soul's lesson during that time? Now, this is a predictive reading talking about the future energies for the next 5 months. You might already be tapped in and tuned into this, or it could resonate more in a couple months. So you might want to save this video, come back to it, see if it's all playing out here the way I'm saying it will. Let me know in the comments. All right. Now, of course, time is truly fluid when you're dealing with energy. Whatever energy you're picking up on and reading, it has a fluid timeline, meaning that some people are on earlier on the timeline, some people are further on the timeline. So this could even be past energy for some. So take it however it resonates for you. Let's see, what does Spirit want to tell you about for this Saturn retrograde? Messages for Leo, please, Spirit. There's something I feel that is being cleared out here for you. That clearing process that you're doing, however you're doing that, whether it's manifestation, I heard, manifesting something, meditating on an energy, sage in the house, cleansing yourself, or, distancing yourself from something. Whatever you're doing to clear and cleanse yourself is really important. The actions and the steps that you're taking or that you will be taking. Don't underestimate the power of your actions. Okay, we have healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. And stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. Yes, you're definitely manifesting something. Some of you might be traveling here pretty far away. That's only for some of you. We have Akashic records at the bottom. Important information, wounds are healed. So when our wounds are healed, or we're in a different energy space than when we were in pain, We can often see things from a new perspective, a broader perspective, a deeper perspective, and information comes to the surface because we're ready to perceive it in a more enlightened, less egoic, and more spiritual sense. There's something coming to light for you because you have healed something or because you will be healing something. And whatever it is that's coming to light, it makes you feel like there's a lot of potential now for you to move forward, to manifest something, to go somewhere, to get what you want, to be inspired. Some of you are helping others as well. And you're downloading very important messages for those that you're working with, I'm hearing. Okay, let's see the challenge. Intellect. Let's get one more. And wisdom. Well, it's one thing to know something and to be intelligent, and it's another thing to turn that knowledge into wisdom. When we turn knowledge into wisdom, we're doing something with what we know. We're doing something with our intelligence. We're putting it to use, activating. So the challenge right now is whatever's coming to light is not just there for you to know and to ruminate on or to think about or to hypothesize or theorize with or just rumble around up there. I'm hearing in your skull, okay? It's not just about that. Whatever's coming to light it's coming to light so that you can do something with this information. Okay? Important information. I'm also getting for some of you here, the important information is coming to you in a way that might feel unfamiliar. It's not necessarily you're going to open a book and read something and then suddenly you're smarter, you're wiser, you have more intelligence. That's not what I'm feeling. It's more of, well, it might be a feeling you get, or there's something that's hard to articulate. It's just an inner knowing, an inner standing. It's a shift in your vibration, in your frequency. And for some of you, you might have this urge to intellectualize whatever it is that you're feeling, to make sense of it. But there's something about that Spirit's saying you're going to lose some of the energy when you try to fit it into a structure of knowledge. Okay, let's get into your cards here and see what's going on. For Leo. You know, sometimes that's why reading tarot can feel so difficult. Well, at least for me. It's not that I don't know what the cards mean and all of that stuff. It's that the energy that I feel and that I know is present and that I'm working with, it means so much more and it can do so much more than I can say to you. You know, it's like I can't translate the energy to you without losing some of its potential. Get what I'm saying? It's like when we apply our knowledge or perspective to some energy, we automatically eliminate another perspective, right? We make sense. I'm just using this as an example. But we get some cards out here, we know the meaning, and we say it means this, we're automatically eliminating another potential that it could be. So that's why it's sometimes hard to work with the energy, because you can feel that it could mean both of those things at the same time, even if they're contradictory. Wow, Leo, this is interesting. Okay, Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, no wrong path. Yeah, no wrong path. There's no wrong answer. Don't try to overcomplicate something, or I'm hearing the best things in life are free, that song, but you can tell it to the birds and the bees. Okay, let's see. Leo. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Swords in reverse for the theme of the reading. This is what I'm saying. It's hard to articulate the energy that is going to be made present to you, that is going to be available to you. You're going to be enlightened about something. Information's coming to light, but it's not something that you can completely grasp or make sense of. Not yet. And that doesn't mean it's not useful for you. It moves you though. It shifts you. It changes you. Your cells change. You know, you come into contact with this energy and it's like things are changing and morphing and growing and being rebirthed within your vessel, within your being, even within your mind. But it doesn't necessarily mean you can make sense of what's going on. However, it's still happening and it's creating a shift in your momentum. I'm hearing, yeah, your manifestation vortex. Okay. So some of you could be having a hard time with communication or explaining what you're feeling or describing some creative idea you have, getting it on paper. It's like you can hear the music, you can feel the music, but you can't write it out. You know, it's that kind of feeling. 10 of Pentacles, but I mean, that's your overall energy. This is solid. This is stable. I feel like this is you definitely healed something here. And now you, instead of this energy frustrating you, you can play with it for a bit. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful reading. And if this doesn't make sense to you, maybe it's not your reading, okay? You could check out your other placements. Okay, we have the Three of Swords as the situation. Well, this is definitely wounds are being healed. And that's because somebody here has stopped with the bullshit, or you put an end to some kind of bullshit here. For some of you, you outsmarted someone, or you just stopped playing some kind of game, stopped engaging in some back and forth with someone, even if it was on an energy plane. And this is healing you. Some of you had to break a pattern of thinking or a pattern of behavior, and you did. Okay? And this is what's helping healing you. You stopped doing something that you knew was detrimental. Challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. You are definitely free from a situation. And I feel like a lot of people, look at this audience here, a lot of people see your beauty. A rose could mean something to you at this time, but you're blossoming, you're blooming, you're graceful, you've transformed. You are healed. And you don't need to shout it from the rooftops. People can just tell. They just can tell with your energy. And sometimes when we heal our wounds, we don't know exactly how it happened. We can retrace some steps. Okay, I did some shadow work. Okay, I went to therapy. Okay, I got back into my creative habits. I broke this addiction that was holding me back. I stopped talking to this person. You know, we can retrace those steps, but you know, that moment when we come out and we're like, wow, I'm good. I feel good. I feel free. You know, sometimes it's hard to really pinpoint that moment of awakening, that moment of feeling like all is how it should be. And I feel like for some of you, you are trying to retrace that, maybe because you're trying to explain it to someone or help somebody else. but everybody has their own path and their own journey, and that moment of healing and awakening will be different for each of us. What you don't see coming is the Six of Cups here. I feel like this is you making amends with something from the past, whether that's a past you, an aspect of yourself, or it could be a person from the past. For some of you, it's your father. Okay, that's just for some of you. But you're making amends here with something that Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, that brought you to a dark place at some point. Tell me more here about the challenge with the Nine of Pentacles. Well, the feeling I'm getting is you have to keep something to yourself. 1333 right there. You can share your energy, you can share your knowledge, you can use that knowledge, turn it into wisdom. You can do all of those things, but there's something that you have to keep to yourself. And I feel like that's actually the action that turns your knowledge to wisdom, is knowing when to share how you manifested what you manifested or what you're manifesting, and when not to share that. Sometimes we need to protect that energy that we're working with. And other times it's just it feels a lot better to just sit in your own energy rather than to try to communicate how amazing you're doing to everyone. Okay? I feel like, I don't know, some of you might be doing that, some of you might not be doing that. But it's very hard for me to explain here in your reading, but there's definitely a hush-hush energy that Spirit wants you to take hold of. It's like when you learn the secrets of life, when you get access to the Akashic records here, some people will want to go write a book about it and share it with the world. Other people will want to get out on a stage and say, look at everything I know. Isn't that amazing? Now I can share it with you. But you're not given access to that kind of knowledge if you're going to share it with just anybody and everybody, because not everybody knows what to do with that knowledge. Therefore, they shouldn't have it in their hands. They won't make wise decisions. So there's something very deep that you know, information coming to light, important information that needs to be kept to yourself, or maybe with the Ten of Pentacles here, with a very close knit circle that you have, people closest to you. Maybe for some of you, you can talk about it with them. That's the High Priestess energy too. Like, she's quiet. She doesn't say everything she knows. She uses what she knows to do whatever she wants to do, to manifest, to do whatever, to be intuitive, heighten her intuition. She uses it. She doesn't proclaim her knowledge or profess her knowledge. Okay, so be mindful of that, because I also feel like whoever was playing games with you in the past doesn't need to know what you know. Okay? About your own awakening and your own healing journey. Your advice here is Judgment in reverse. There's a very fine line when it comes to teaching others and coming off like a know-it-all. The best teachers, spiritual teachers, or any kind of teacher really, are those who teach the student to become the teacher. And I feel like there's a little bit of a congratulations here for sure, but a little bit of a warning as well. Like, Leo, you got to let people learn their lessons, okay? You can show them how to learn, but you can't necessarily teach them exactly what you know. You can show them what they should take on the path, but you can't show them the path. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is that you're doing exactly, but sometimes that's the road of someone who's ascended, someone who's an alchemist, someone who's a high priestess, a magician, whatever it is that you want to say. It's a road of discernment, which means sometimes you don't say everything you know. Even when people are poking you, pressing you, challenging you, accusing you of not knowing things, doesn't mean you have to say everything. Okay? Let's see. What else for advice? The Hierophant and Queen of Cups. Most of the people around you want you to make them feel better, which is okay. You know, you can do that. You can say nice things to them, make them feel better about their circumstance and what they have to say. But that's not going to heal anybody. That's not going to actually create healing. It can help someone feel supported in their path and in their journey, but it's not going to be a transfer of wisdom or knowledge. And some of you might be frustrated that somebody's only coming to you for their emotional needs when you're trying to explain something much bigger to them. You want to go deep here with someone about something, and they just want to feel good. Spirit's saying, it is what it is. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Okay, what are you manifesting here? If you'll tell me. The Sun, Leo. Ascension, really. Healing. Definitely. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological, healing. Joy, seeing the light again. Knowing things, knowing everything there is to know under the sun about your situation and about yourself. Now, we're always growing and changing, so we always learn new things. But what you have come to know is the core essence of who you are, which looks pretty amazing. And I feel like Spirit is saying, in the next 5 months, your soul's lesson and the goal here is to really feel that energy that's enlivening you. Know that you're privy to some pretty big knowledge out there, and that it's okay if you have a hard time communicating it, articulating it. It's not meant to be shared. Not right now, and not with everybody. Tell me more about what Leo doesn't see coming with the Six of Cups. The Tower in reverse. Is that the Tower? No. Is that the Tower or the Lovers? The Lovers. Interesting how I saw it as the Tower. The Lovers in reverse. Three of Cups. There's some contract here, the Magician, that you got out of. Okay, some soul contract. You've made a spectacular decision about something, and you've gotten yourself out of a certain way, And I feel like it's something a long time ago that you did, that you said, that you got involved with. And in that moment, in that situation, it's like, boom, you made an energetic, karmic kind of contract here with your higher self, with spirit, and said, all right, we're going to learn this lesson. We're going to do this thing. And you've done something. You've healed yourself, Eight of Swords, gotten yourself out of the Eight of Swords energy. I mean, look at this Eight of Swords. She's not blindfolded. She sees her reflection. Okay? She knows what she did and what she didn't do and what's going on here. This isn't somebody who's trapped. This is someone who's doing a lot of reflection. The number 24 could be significant. And you untangled yourself from something. You cleansed something. You cleared something. And things could have gone differently. More negatively, perhaps. You know, what is positive and negative, really? But there could have been more difficulties. But you got out of that. Okay? You did the right thing here. And it's a real cause for celebration. There's going to be new people coming in your life that are going to bring you a lot of joy. And these people were meant to come into your life. Okay, but they'd been delayed based on some situation here in the past. You are going to have a great time with these people, I feel. Look at this. This is so much celebration and dancing and joy. These are people who also hold healing codes. Colds was going to come out there. Interesting. Healing codes. This is a knowingness that you're around somebody who's centered, grounded, highly spiritual, solid, and knowing you share that resonance, like feeling each other heart chakra to heart chakra without having to like engage in any kind of ego battle or ego exchange about what you know versus what you don't know. This is someone or a group of people, however it resonates for you, that gets you from your heart. And it's like they're going to teach you something too, but not through words, not through book kind of knowledge, just by well, I'm seeing Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, they're going to show you something that was hidden, a hidden opportunity. How are they going to do that? Temperance here in reverse. There's something like on a quantum level going on here in your reading. Check the last all signs. I'll put it in the box that comes up here. Check your reading for that one too, because I feel like it's linked a little bit here, especially with the pyramids coming up here. But it's like some opportunity was hidden from you, and this person or these people are going to show you that opportunity. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's like they're speeding up time or something. I don't know. We're going to end it there because we're getting into those things that we shouldn't say or that we can't say. All right, Leo, that's where I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you in the next 5-ish months while Saturn is in retrograde. What is your soul's lesson? What are you doing at this time? What does Spirit want to talk to you about? Advice. Let's see. How is Spirit supporting you? What are you being gifted? We have third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Maybe not clear speaking, but clear speaking. Clear seeing. Okay. Let's see the challenge. Third eye activation, inner vision. Fire and power. Ooh, Virgo. What are you going to do with all that power? What are you going to do with it? Your third eye is activated. You know things. You see things. What are you going to do with that power? Okay, well, let's find out. Well, let me ask, let me get a couple of these cards here. I want to know, why is your third eye being activated at this time? Five of Pentacles and the Devil. And, excuse me, what did you do with this now? 10 of Cups and the World. Holy smokes, Virgo. Well, aren't you a role model here for us all? You defeated something pretty big. Some shadow contract, some negative entity here. This could be something within yourself. It could be a negative self-talk within you, or it could be a toxic relationship, some fear you had about money or security. It could be a lot of different things here, but whatever it was difficult. It was dark. It was daunting. It was probably a little bit nerve-wracking, maybe even scary at times for some of you. Some of you might have felt obsessed about something as well, I'm getting. Or you dealt with someone who was obsessive. But you put an end to that and you said, nah, bro. I'm not doing that. I want happiness. I want to see the rainbow after the storm. And in order to do that, I have to shine my light like the sun. Yeah, Virgo. And here it is, right? Here's the sun, your third eye. Your third eye is the light, is the sun, is the activation that brings in the rainbow of happiness. Oh, I love this. Okay, so the Devil is Saturn. So for some of you, you were playing, interesting. I was going to say paying too much attention to the material world, and now you're going within. Your inner vision is putting an end to something very toxic in your life. But I said playing. And I do feel like with power and fire, you did play your hand properly with something. This isn't just a kumbaya activation. You didn't just activate your third eye by sitting there and being zen. You did something here. You used that intellect, that power within, that fire, that willpower. Somebody did not want you to see something clearly. Could even be an aspect of yourself. Apply it however. But you went for it. You broke out of something here. The Fool. The sun. Look at the sun there. Shining on your back. No, nah, bruh. I'm not doing that. Virgo. So wait, tell me about the challenge then. Well, yeah, you're going to feel pretty damn powerful after you defeat the Devil. Do you cleanse that shit out? If you say no, goodbye, not today, right? You're getting 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to feel pretty powerful. And I guess that could get into a zone of conflict, okay? Maybe guilt or shame for some of you. Defeating the Devil, whatever the Devil stands for you, something that puts you out of balance here, isn't easy. Okay? And like I said, it wasn't just a matter of meditation. No, this was, you needed some strategy here. You had to activate your third eye to see something clearly. And you did that. The challenge is here. Well, there's something about this that maybe you feel uncomfortable with. Or you feel like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know if that's it for all of you. There could be something you did that you're not proud of. But I feel like if that's the case, I feel like Spirit's saying it was necessary. Now, this is a general reading on YouTube, so, you know, there's lots of people watching with lots of different stories, so you're going to have to use your discernment on this. But Spirit is saying here that you needed to do what you did in order to get to this place, which is beautiful. Okay, let's get into your reading here. I'm going to use the other deck now. And let's see what else we can get. Virgo. Power and fire. Some of you know something about someone or a situation. And that knowledge, I'm hearing lethal. That knowledge you have is like, could be a lethal blow to someone or something. Okay? And the challenge is, are you going to be using that to do that? That's for some. Okay, let's see. What is the overall energy here? 5 of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles I'm seeing, the Lovers in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's go with the 5 of Wands here. The theme of the reading. But see, look, I feel like this is you standing back and watching all these people struggle, or maybe it's one person, but it's like you're watching that these energies try to do something destructive. And it's almost like you couldn't stop them from doing whatever they were doing. Again, could be aspects of yourself, but like you couldn't stop whatever it is they were doing. Okay, they were gonna have to learn their lesson. And for some of you, I feel like you gave them a push a little bit. It wasn't like you said, "Hey, come down off that tree. You're gonna hurt yourself." Maybe you did at some point. Maybe at some point you're like, that's not good for the tree. They really shouldn't, metaphors, right? Shouldn't be all over that tree. I'm going to tell them to come down. Plus they could hurt themselves. This isn't good. They didn't listen. So instead you said, you know what? Maybe you want to go a little bit higher. Maybe you want to go to that branch that's a little bit thin, probably can't support your weight. Virgo, yeah. With the 7 of Swords and the 5. Yeah, it's, and I feel like there was a fall here. There was a, well, what happened to the devil? Let me see. What happened to the devil there? Now, I'm reading future energy, so this could be coming up. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Well, somebody here who was very sure of where they were going and what they were doing was completely surprised or walked into something that where they well, they're lost a little bit now. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what you did here, Virgo, but you helped the situation along is what I want to say. Okay? Let's see your energy. I don't think you care too much. Well, you do, though, because it's in your challenge, but your current energy is the 4 of Cups. It's like, well, it is what it is. Their karma's their karma. I didn't have all day to stand there and watch them fall, so I just kind of... And I don't mean that in a vicious way. It's just like, you know, you give someone enough rope. It was like that, I feel, or it's going to be like that. What happened here? Tell me more about the situation. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Well, it's like somebody was behaving in a certain way and you just said, okay, go ahead, do that. Go ahead and be like that. You want to treat me like this? You want to talk like that? You want to behave like that? You want to ghost me like that? Whatever it is that you're doing, go ahead. I'm not going to fight you. And ultimately, you will see that you're going to have a fall here. That you're not, that whatever it is that, this is you saying it to the person, that whatever it is that you're doing is not stable. You aren't supported here. And it will take you a while to recover, I'm hearing. All right, Virgo. Let's see. Tell me about the situation some more. Queen of Cups. Look, I do feel like, you did what was best for you. And probably what was best in this situation. Let's see. Tell me the influence. Look, some of you were dealing with somebody who was acting like nothing bothered them, okay? Or whatever happens, they're going to be fine. It's no big deal. So you said, all right. Cool. It's giving me this, I'm being reminded of this. So maybe this is someone's situation. But it's like when you're dealing with someone who constantly gives you the silent treatment, and then on one of their silent treatments, you just don't try to call them, nothing. And they're used to you doing that. They're used to you trying to get a hold of them after they ghost you or go do a silent treatment on you. And it's like, Virgo's not calling me. Doesn't Virgo care why I'm silent or upset? And you're just like, you know what? Go ahead. Be silent forever. I'm done with this. And it's like they're sitting there waiting. Okay, Virgo's going to call. Virgo's going to cave. Virgo's going to give in. And you're like, no. But it takes a while for this person to realize. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of you, maybe that happened, okay? But with your third eye opening, it's like you saw that whatever you were involved in was going to go on and on and on forever. So you had to maneuver, strategize something to get out of this shadow contract, shadow energy. A challenge, the Ace of Wands. Some of you might have been really tempted here to battle or to fight or to use that fire in there. Maybe you're very passionate about this situation or you got some things to say. But your power really is silence here. Maybe that's not in a literal way. For some, it could be. Your power is to focus on you and not worry what's going on here up in that tree. You don't need to do that anymore. I'm hearing the tree can take care of itself. Let this person or this situation have to live the reality I'm hearing that they threatened you with. I don't know what that's about for everyone. If this isn't resonating, check another placement of yours. Okay, but this could be someone who threatened things or, was very nonchalant and I can emotionally detach, I can mentally detach, this is no big deal. Okay, let them live that lie I'm hearing. Let them live that lie. Whoa. You've done this in other lifetimes, I feel. You've taught some kind of lesson to some kind of devil entity, okay? This isn't the first time you've done that. Maybe you didn't want to do that again, but you did, okay? Some of you won't remember anything about that. Okay, the Tower in reverse. Yeah, you have a knack, you have a way here of doing something that benefits you, putting yourself in a better place, opening your third eye, and teaching a lesson to someone inadvertently, like not having to go in there and risk hurting yourself, which isn't to say you weren't hurt, but it's like a non-confrontational energy. But it's not passive aggressive either. Okay, it's just smart. It's avoiding a tower when you know that a tower is imminent. What does Virgo not see coming here? The Six of Cups. Leo got that too. Tell me, maybe you will remember this about a past life here. Tell me, what is this for Virgo? Nine of Cups. Something that you've wanted to happen. Three of Cups. This is a beautiful outcome. Page of Swords. Something that you wanted in the past, or you saw, you envisioned yourself as, or you saw yourself doing a certain thing, being with, I don't know, something you wanted here that was quite beautiful is coming into being for you. And I feel like you know that. You knew that before with your third eye. You knew you could be in a better place with better people, with better experiences, doing something you love, enjoying yourself. So why would you deal with the devil? Why? Why would you deal with that toxicity unnecessarily or for a prolonged period of time when you've already learned the lesson in a past life? Why would you do that? So you came to this realization and you ended it in a very smart way. And perhaps this Saturn retrograde, you're realizing that, or you're having a download about that, or maybe this is what you're actually doing during this Saturn retrograde. And for some of you, that could be a real literal message. If someone does a silent treatment on you, maybe it's time that you just shut that door and let them be silent. That's their prerogative. That's their behavior. That's their truth. That's what they want to do. Let them do it. Don't try to fight that. Okay? For some. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone. This could be, it doesn't have to be about a relationship. This could be about anything too. So remember that. Let's see your advice for Virgo. Page of Cups. I'm hearing softly, softly. Yeah, this is like a gentle but powerful approach that you're taking. Playing your hand right. One second. Your advice too is to take back control in a situation. Take control of yourself. This goes back to what we were saying in the beginning about being more responsible about your karmic lesson, taking responsibility, saying, I'm going to make a responsible decision here. Eight of Swords to the Emperor. This is like whatever I wasn't seeing, whatever was keeping me trapped. Not only is my third eye opening and now I'm seeing that clearly, but I'm also going to take that knowledge I have now about what's going on and use it as my power to move forward with strategy and determination and having a plan here of what you want to do next, but not necessarily sharing that with everyone, by still being soft and gentle. And not reactive, I'm hearing. Ace of Swords in reverse. Not reactive, not feeling like you need to just say something, speak a truth here in a difficult situation. Just removing your energy. And now, this isn't like advice, because I'm hearing this is not advice for all situations all the time. Okay, this is just for this reading, whatever I'm reading on, which I don't know exactly what's going on in your life. But this is the advice here for this situation. There'll be other situations where you should absolutely say something, but not this one. King of Pentacles in reverse, because there's something about taking that action that just would rock your foundation, you know, would put you in a place, would put you out in some way. You're already in the 10 of Cups, the Fool. You've already closed this out, or you will be. So there's no need to keep, I'm hearing, to poke the bear. Interesting. The Magician. All right, Virgo. Wow. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped. I love you so much. Libra. Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about for this Saturn retrograde. Libra's in the house. What message do we have for Libra, Spirit guides? For Saturn retrograde, their soul's lesson. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Ooh. Some sacral chakra healing might be in order for you. Solar light upgrade. Solar plexus. Yeah, sacral to solar, right? You want to create that clear channel all the way up to the crown chakra and beyond. So there's something going on at the sacral level, which could be about your creativity, but also about sensuality, sexuality. I'm hearing reproductive functions. I'm also seeing angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Okay, let's see what the challenge is. Some of you really need to heal something here around sexuality or relationships, intimacy in general. Okay, we'll take those. The Phoenix, Autumn, Ascension, and Foresight. Let me just clarify a little bit. Hey, Pixie, come back. I'm on Libra. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about this sacral chakra thing. Too many. Just give me one here. Well, it's like, you know, with the angels, you are not alone. I feel like a pixel coming up there is a confirmation of that. What's the sacral chakra thing? Knight of Cups. Who are you giving your love to? Who are you giving your sensual, sexual, intimate energy to? What are you receiving in return? These are important questions for you right now, Libra. Okay, are you connecting in the way you want to connect on an intimate level? And even if this is you with you, okay, and you don't have a partner, if it's just you with you, think about those connections you're making as well. What's going on there? There's something sacred. Okay, I can't see the cards when you're on them, Bubby. Thank you. I know you want to know where all of this is going and why things happened the way they did, and you might feel like you can't see that right now. But you have to have a little bit more faith in yourself, your higher self, that your soul made a blueprint, made a contract, made a decision here to do some sacral chakra healing in this lifetime. Okay? Some of you really want to think about who you're being intimate with and how you're being intimate with people. Yeah. This might not be for everyone, so you can check out your other placements, but there's something coming up in these next 5 months where it's like you need to use your discernment about who you're connecting to on a physical level, but also like intimately, you know, sharing your heart space with. But I'm getting for a lot of you, it is on a physical level. Also be careful of who you let into your home, because your home is an intimate space as well. There's something here that's making you feel, as I'm seeing it with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, not totally secure, not really feeling appreciated here. You need more tenderness, more tender energy between you and another. You know, you need some afterplay. Foresight, right? Maybe there's a lot of foreplay, but not enough afterplay. You know, that's a thing. It's like appreciating that moment together and recognizing the sacredness and the specialness. Can you think of a time where you had that? You know, I don't know. There's something here where it's like there's a little bit of potential to make a careless decision. Why, though? Why? Four of Swords in reverse. Because you're restless about something. Knight of Wands. And the energy's like you just want to kind of get it out there, you know? Okay, let's see what's influencing this. The World. Something has ended here. For some of you, this could be like, you know, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. Like, that's not a spiritual thought. Okay, that I'm looking right at my notes here from the downloads I had, and I'm seeing devil right away. Devil, yeah, that's devil thinking, you know. That's like lustful. It's not soul fulfilling here. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't. Some of you need to think twice about that. Now, if you feel empowered doing that and that's your thing, whatever, you do you. But the cards are showing me something about this here. Because whenever we have sex with someone or intimate with someone, we create cords, we create roots. We tango and we tangle with someone and their energy, including their karma. Okay? Which can be very difficult when you want to separate from that energy. One way to transmute any difficult energy you've experienced in that way is to do something creative, whatever that means to you. To turn that blocked sacral chakra or any kind of trauma or pain that's happened around sensuality and sexuality, to take that life force, that energy, and create something with it. Whatever. That helps transmute and cut a cord. Because you're repurposing the energy, you're using it for something else. Some of you definitely need to cut cords here energetically with the people that you've been intimate with. You want to do some kind of cord cutting, cleansing ceremony, something like that. You do what you're guided to do. I mean, there's things online that you can follow, but personally, I just do whatever I feel intuitively guided to do. Okay? It's coming from within your own source of wisdom, knowledge, and power. Yeah, I'm hearing what works for someone might not work for you. Okay. Let's see here the challenge. Temperance. This could take some time, this sacral chakra healing, but it doesn't mean it's not healing, even if it's taking time. 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's like some of you have left a connection or left something behind here. and the energy is still lingering. You still feel a cord, or maybe like, you know, some of you could even be having some kinds of fantasies about someone that you aren't with or don't want to be with. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, and it's like it's going to take time to cut that cord. You have to do something to transmute the energy. Yeah, it's not going to just go away on its own here. This is a very interesting reading. I don't think I've ever had a reading like this. And getting with someone new is not going to cut that cord. It's just going to create another one. Okay, so let's see what you don't see coming here. Let's be specific, Spirit. I'm hearing help is on the way. Okay, well maybe that's your guides and stuff. Okay, let's see. What does Libra not see coming here? 8 of Wands, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, you're not going to see this for sure. But there is help coming. Help is on the way. Your spirit team, your spirit guides here. Okay, they're trying to let you know or tell you something about which direction to go in, which direction not to go in. There's also something here about like traveling towards people, meeting people, like doing things at a quick pace. Spirit's trying to put a stop to that. So if you're like meeting someone new and you're running into some kind of difficulties, or like your car breaks down, it's like, no, we don't need to go there. We don't need to do that. I don't know. This is a real literal message for somebody. What's the advice here for Libras? Knight of Wands. 7 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords. It doesn't, I don't know. You can't be laissez-faire about something here, okay? It's really not a good idea. And this Saturn, I think the advice is saying here to like avoid any kind of hookups that are just happening randomly, you know. There's no real spiritual connection here with anybody. You're just kind of meeting up with people or doing things with people, and this is not advised, okay? It really isn't, because you're creating some karmic cords with people that you don't need to create the karmic contracts with. I also feel like some of you could be moving really fast with someone and you need to slow down. Okay, because there's something here you're not seeing about that person's character. Some of you are trying to see the potential in someone rather than the reality. The future hasn't manifested. You're in the present, so work with the knowledge that you have of the now. Boundaries, I'm hearing. Okay, and let's see if Libra heeds this advice, then what? Like, let's get some good news here, Spirit. I mean, the message, it is what it is, right? Like, I can't change it, but let's see. Well, you heal your sacral chakra is the good news. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you work on healing that chakra, which is what you need to align yourself to ascend. Ascension here. Okay, so this is a specific message for somebody. You'll know if it's for you. Trust your intuition. What is your intuition saying? Okay, and be careful with who you connect with. You don't know what people are doing out there, you know, who they are and what karma they have. Sometimes when you find it hard to cut a cord with someone, it's because you're not just cutting a cord with them, you're cutting a cord with like all the other stuff that they're corded to, depending on how deep you went with that person, you know? And if you made excuses for their foul behavior, you karmically implicated yourself. For example, say you know somebody did something terrible in the past. You would never do that, but you love this person or whatever. And you're like, well, you know, it's okay. I guess, you know, I'll overlook that. But meanwhile, your soul is saying, like, that's not okay that this person did something like that. That's not good. Well, now you've karmically connected yourself to their karma. See what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with what you're doing here, Libra. And don't get me wrong, I've been in that position. I've done it, okay? I've overlooked things I shouldn't have overlooked and had to deal with that karma. Absolutely. I'm a Libra rising too. Okay, so, you know, no judgment, just a warning. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I'll see you next time. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you during this Saturn retrograde. Hearing something like it's been a long time. Two more. Messages for Scorpio. Spirit guides for Saturn retrograde. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. I've never said that word, so. Like coincidences, but God, I guess. Base chakra. Okay, let's see what the challenge is. Seeing a lot of synchronicities, or you will be in the next 5 months. Hearing 5, that came out in the beginning. The number 5 might be significant for you. Spring, which is in the northern hemisphere, is May, which is 5. Something in the spring. Protection. The challenge. Tell me more about the spring card. The Sage. You learned something here recently in the spring, or you will, depending on where you are, right, in the world. You learned something that protected you here from heartache or further heartache. This is because you are connected here to the divine matrix, okay? You are connected to a source of knowledge. Spirit has been showing you signs and synchronicities to tell you something, to protect you from something. Let's see a little bit further before I get into your spread here. What is Scorpio being protected from? King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign here. Let's see what else. Or a bad investment I'm hearing. What is Scorpio being protected from? King of Swords. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Swords at the bottom. There could be 2 people here as well that would have energetically drained you or caused you a lot of stress and anxiety. Yeah, maybe even a bad investment, like I said here. There's something here that you learned and you dealt with accordingly that prevented you, or this might be coming up, you know, in the next 5 months, that prevents you from wasting your energy and time here battling against someone who thinks they know it all, okay? They're very cold or sharp with their words and maybe has some resources here, I'm hearing, to boot. Okay, somebody who Now, it doesn't have to be money, but it's like they have some sense of like security, or they feel very sure of themselves. They feel very confident to say whatever it is they're saying. This almost feels like, now this could be a metaphor, but it almost feels like a legal battle, like going up against like a team of lawyers when you're defending yourself, you know? It's like you found something out here, or you intuitively know something that helps you. Well, how are you protecting yourself from that? Well, you're not playing the let's just wait and see what happens game. No, you're being proactive here to defend yourself. 7 of Pentacles in reverse to the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. You're being proactive, okay? You're getting your ducks in a row here. You know what to do. And I also feel like you are working with your emotions around this situation in a very productive way. Yes, it's almost like you're transmuting the difficult emotions you have about some situation into enlightenment, truth, knowledge, epiphanies for yourself that will give you further protection. Now, I don't know what, protection, I don't know from what, okay, exactly. Could just be energetic protection. Okay, interesting. Let's get into your spread. These readings have been, I don't know, they seem very specific. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles for the theme. Amazing. If you are having some kind of battle, I'm hearing you win. I mean, we're always having some kind of battle on some level, even if it's with ourselves. Hopefully not, but you never know. I have battle with my cats about their dinner all the time. No, you already ate. There's a message for someone, I don't know. But you're winning some kind of battle here. 2 of Wands for your current energy. Yeah, you were or you will be at a fork in the road, and you're choosing the path here with your little lantern here of enlightenment. You're using the divine matrix, interconnectedness to higher levels of knowledge to guide you. Oh, you've walked away from some situation. Yeah, the Fool here at the bottom, that you felt like, oh my God, when is this going to end? There's nothing more to see here. You're looking forward and not looking back, even during this Saturn retrograde. Focuses on the 8, I said. Interesting. Maybe some of you it's work. Ace of Pentacles and a new beginning here. This is kind of nice, I think. Let's get the rest of the cards. 11 there. Yeah, it's like a knowingness that you're protected so you can move forward. But you defeated something too. Let's see the outside influence. Ace of Cups. Someone made you some offer. You're turning it down, I feel. Tell me more about that. Yeah, Queen of Wands and Death in reverse. You're nipping something in the bud as well before it even gets somewhere that isn't useful for you in the next 5 months. You're just going to nip it in the bud. Somebody offers you something. Who offers what? The devil. Yeah, the devil in reverse. So someone maybe you have already released, or someone who's a Queen of Cups and the Devil. I hate that combo. Well, it's not hate, but you know, that combo always screams codependency to me. Yeah, I feel like somebody here makes you an offer, or maybe they already have, and you know that there's strings attached. And you nip that in right in the bud and say, no, thank you. This is a big victory here for you. This helps protect you. And this is all based on your intuition, I feel. Okay, or maybe you're getting some downloads, like something's not right there, you know, and you pick up on it, you feel it. You're focused on the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so let's see what the challenge is for Scorpio next 5 months. Temperance. I do feel like you have to wait for something to come in. Might not be coming in the next 5 months. Might be after, when Saturn goes direct. Maybe even post shadow. I don't know. But you have to wait for a certain reason. Why? 6 of Cups. The Sun. Because there's something that's going to be revealed to you about the past that's connected to your decision about whether you want to take a new opportunity somewhere. What's going to be revealed about the past? Page of Wands. For some of you, somebody's coming back here that you want to come back. Okay, like maybe this is a friend or an old colleague here. Something here. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you want this to come back. It could be an ex. It depends on your situation, of course, and what you want. But there's somebody here coming back, and that's why you're having to wait to seize this opportunity. Because they're connected to it in some way. What is this Ace of Pentacles? 9 of Cups. Something you want. Something you've been wishing for. Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe something you haven't told many people, or people have told you, Scorpio, that's not really a good idea. There's something here you could feel that people would disapprove of. Okay. It's been divinely protected, this Ace of Pentacles. So what is Scorpio not seeing coming? What's King of Cups? Tell me more about the King of Cups for what Scorpio doesn't see coming. The Hierophant. I'm hearing you're right. You won. You're right. Okay. You're proven right about something. For some of you, someone calls you for your expertise on a situation. Oh, I just got this. It's not going to be for all, okay, but it's for somebody. I'll pull some terms on this. Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody's person calls you, or an ex or something like that, to get some information. I don't know. It's very specific. And like in doing that, you're proven right about something. Yeah, key with love. This could be in love for sure. Puzzle piece, yes. Him, I'm seeing. A peacock, Libra, or the scales, Aries, a hummingbird. Yeah, it's like communication comes in here. Somebody tells you something, proves you right about somebody. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody's repeating a cycle, and you knew they were going to do that. Okay? And you're given the opportunity to learn that. I don't know. That's for someone very specific. But this is good. There's definitely something that you know, or you have some talent that somebody... what did they do here? Well, you teach somebody how to get out of something. Yeah, how to free themselves. 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You have the strategy. You have the vision. You have the solution. And you help somebody free themselves, or you help a company, or whatever it is. You do something major here. I'm hearing good karma. You create some good karma for yourself in doing this. Ooh, I'm getting like chills here. My heart chakra is like, yeah, you get some good karma in these next 5 months. The stag and the healer. Yeah, you help somebody see something. This is cool. Death, here you are. The phoenix. Only you could do this, I'm hearing. Only you could have done this. Summer, spring, summer, I'm seeing. Yeah, so this is happening during this period, I feel. Okay, let's see your advice for Scorpio. So if you do get that opportunity to help somebody, Spirit's saying, take it. Interesting. We have the 7 of Swords for the advice and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, tell me a little bit more here for the advice. The World. Justice. You know something, okay, about someone's intentions or how something can go wrong or what's hiding in the shadows. You know all about it here. And somebody else or a group of people does not. They're kind of going around and round and round with some energy that you've already protected yourself from. And Spirit's saying, help them close it. Is it help them? Help them? Yeah, look at this. 4 of Pentacles. Look, this person's trapped. Help them. Help them close it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I get some clarity on that? What is Scorpio supposed to do in relation to other people? Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords. Help them make a decision here to move in a new direction, one that is full of love here, or creativity, or opportunity. Support someone's decision as well to do something that they're passionate about. Also be very discerning about that Ace of Cups that I said was coming in. Yeah, because this is all connected. This is all connected. You nip something in the bud. You say no to something here. You make a decision based on your intuition. Then something here from the past comes back up that gives you illumination, sheds light on a situation. Something that you want. You get an Ace of Pentacles and a solid opportunity out of this. And something happens here. Well, what's the connection? The Hangman, Death, the 10 of Cups. Something about this opportunity, whether that's just you taking it or whatever the opportunity is itself, somehow gets you noticed or puts you in a position to help somebody else out of their situation that is like what you went through. And Spirit is saying, do this for this person or these people or whatever, and you will receive some good karma here. Yeah. Saturn rewards you. With the ability to manifest a victory. Yeah. All right. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Interesting reading. I hope that helped. Come back to it over time if it's not already happening and see how it plays out. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's get into your reading. See what's coming up for you. Saturn Retrograde 2023 for Sagittarius. What's going on here for Sagittarius, spirit guides? What messages do we have to share with Sagittarius for their highest good? Ooh, we have third eye activation. Who else had that? Maybe it was Virgo. Okay. Third eye activations. Clear seeing, inner vision, brow chakra. I'm seeing like maybe it's a bindi or like a piercing or something. I don't know. Something in the middle of the forehead there in between the eyebrows. Or a tattoo of some sort. Okay. Let's see. What's the challenge here for Sagittarius? The deceiver. Okay. Well, fear not, Guardian. You are protected, or well, that's not maybe the right word. You can see past some kind of deception. Some of you, let me see before I say that. It's not going to be a lot of you, creation, yeah. Okay, for a small number of you, you could be feeling like you're having intuitions about a situation, but they're not, okay? Why would that be? Decay with mask. Well, because you really want to see the truth about something here. Vigilance. But yeah, it's like you need to be vigilant here about what is an intuitively guided hit, intuition, message, and what is coming from an ego space. Again, that's not going to be for all, but I am seeing that message, so I have to say it. For others of you, there is some kind of deception that you're picking up on, or that you're seeing or feeling, and you're going to have to use your third eye, your inner vision, your inner understanding in order to navigate the situation. Okay. I want a little bit more clarity, Spirit. I'm hearing no. Okay, okay. So let's get into your spread here for Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with someone, and this could be you, so take it however it resonates, but I think for most of you, you're dealing with someone, 9 of Wands, who is saying they know something, that their third eye is open, that they do see something clearly when they do not. Yeah. Okay, tell me the theme of this reading here for Sagittarius. Knight of Swords. So, yeah, I don't know. This is like some of you are dealing with a person here, or there's someone in your midst who well, I'm getting something like coded messages. It's like they're trying to tell you something, but they're doing it in a sneaky way. It's like they're speaking to you, but not really. Like they're indirectly speaking to you. It's kind of got a gaslighting energy. I also feel like some of you have a very headstrong person in your life that is just kind of like trying to push something on you. Tell me Sagittarius's energy, please, Spirit. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you're trying your best not to let this bother you, for sure. I feel like somebody really just wants to be around you or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Advice. What you don't see coming is the High Priestess in reverse. Like, this person here doesn't know what they're doing or what they're talking about, or, you know, they're just not being straightforward. They could have some kind of secret here. Well, obviously with the deceiver. Whatever web they're spinning is coming from their emotions, not a clear vision of something. Your advice here is the Seven of Wands. It's like, don't even bother. Don't even bother trying to battle this person or stand your ground. The challenge is Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this person has nothing to give here to you. This could be a parent, a friend, anybody, a lover. I don't know, could be some kind of healer of some sort you're seeing. I'm not sure, but it's like they're telling you they know what's best for you, or they know what. Gemini had a similar message, which makes sense because you're opposite on the wheel, right? Which means you share a continuum of energy. But it's like they're trying to tell you that they know something about you, or they know what you should do here in a situation. I don't know, or who they are to you. Somebody could be trying to convince you that they're someone special to you. I don't know, but let's get a little bit further on this deceiver energy. Tell me more about this for Sagittarius. Five of Wands. Could be somebody here who feels a little bit competitive with you as well. The High Priestess. Because you're the High Priestess. Yeah. Whoa. You're having like psychic wars with someone? but it's not, because this person isn't using their third eye. But they see, I don't know who this is for. All these messages so specific. But they see that you do hold wisdom and knowledge. You're highly intuitive. Okay? You have your own secrets. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but you just know things here. And it's like they want to emulate that, or they want that too, or they want you to tell them what it is that you know, so they, I don't know, so they could open their third eye. Tell me about the Fool card here for the influence. I heard new idea. It's like somebody's had a new idea. I'm hearing Pisces here. They've had a new idea about Knight of Swords again, about how to get their point across, how to communicate something with you, or communicate in general. How to, like, this person has something that they want to say, but they can't say it directly. Why? The Devil. They're scared, or they're obsessed about saying the wrong thing. So it's like they're, inadvertently trying to contact you, I'm hearing. Oh boy, what are we talking about here, Sagittarius? Seven of Swords, the Moon. This person. Now, if you're like, I don't know who this is, maybe come back in 5 months, since we are doing kind of future reading, or check your other placements. It's maybe not your reading. Most of you, I feel like you have a nudge, you have an intuition of who this person is. And what you don't see coming, tell me more about what Sagittarius doesn't see coming. I feel like this person is going to be exposed. Seven of Swords. The High Priestess. The Tower in reverse. For some of you, it's like this person told you something disastrous was going to happen in a situation, or maybe even to you, and it doesn't come to pass. And that's how you know. Oh, okay. One second. This person's a little bit of a shit talker, okay? I just gotta say it. I don't know who this is, what you're dealing with. I never do. Exactly, okay? Three of Swords in reverse. I just know that this person is troubled. And for some reason, they've chosen you as the Queen of Wands, or Page of Wands, as the vessel or the person, Page of Pentacles in reverse, that's going to help them have some kind of breakthrough, or maybe they feel like they need to say something to you so that they can break out of some energy. Two of Cups in reverse. This person's holding on to something here. I don't know. This person's confused, I feel, and it's confusing me as well. What's going on here with this person? All I can say is that they're not who they say they are. I feel like you already know that. Or they're doing something shady and they're gonna get caught. I know that's vague. I know. I'm reading energy. Let's see. Page of Cups for the situation. Nine of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. I feel like wait, what did this person do? Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they made some prediction here to you. Knight of Pentacles, and told you to wait. Now, this could be like an ex saying, oh, just wait and see what happens. I'm gonna blah, 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 whatever, right? Could be something like that. And it's like nothing happened here. Or it could be like, you know, somebody catastrophizing, saying, the sky is falling, the world's falling apart, and, you know, next year this time, we're all going to be blah, blah, blah. And then now it's next year this time, and you're like, everything's the same. Something like that. Okay. So why do you need to know about this in this next 5 months here? Why does Sagittarius need to know about this? To confirm your intuition, maybe? Six of Wands. It's some kind of victory for you. Yeah, this person could have maybe tried to steer you in the wrong direction. Two of Pentacles made you feel out of balance. Like, is it this? Is it that? Yeah, or encouraged you to walk away from something and you considered it. I don't know, Sagittarius, but you're having a victory here with this. Whoever this person is, I feel like you don't need to do anything with the Page of Wands in reverse. It's just going to come to light here. The Emperor. Yeah, just stay solid, stay grounded. Keep going about your business here. Feel confident that if this person does anything, tries to mess with you or say something to you, that it's not gonna be like, yeah, I feel like you're way stronger than this person, okay? In all senses here. Maybe not physically, I don't know. But, you know, spiritually, you're stronger than this person. I feel like you're protected here. I want one more of these cards here, Spirit. Can we close this reading out for Sagittarius? I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. I want to take a peek in the book. I feel like, yeah. I don't want to leave you like that. Are we going to find the card here or what? Yes, it is alphabetical. 1 second, Sagittarius. I am presence is frequently mentioned in the Ascended Master teachings. It's the individualized presence of the divine that rests within us all. Personally, I see no difference between the I am presence and what other people call the inner teacher or higher self. It's the aspect of divinity that lies within us, offering us great wisdom. It's the part of our soul that has never forgotten that it's connected to divine love. Even when our faith is challenged, there's a part of us that knows there's something out or in there, and it's the I am. This card is a gateway that allows you to reflect upon the fact that this incredible infinite divine being is within you, always aligned with love and always offering wisdom. For a long time, the I am has been dormant, and we have been encouraged to believe we are insignificant and powerless. But the more we connect with the divine, the more we realize that it's resting gently within us. It's like this person is having a hard time connecting with the divine, and they're trying to connect to your higher self as their higher self. It's like they're trying to connect to the divine via you. Okay. You keep going, Sagittarius. Okay. It says the last line is, the bright light you are is expressing itself unapologetically. Don't dim your light here. Let this person do whatever it is that they think they're doing. I mean, it looks like a WTF situation, but you don't have to do anything here. You know, this is gonna, I feel like this is gonna resolve itself through karma, okay? And spirit is going to show you what's really going on when you need to be showing this, okay? Just keep being you, keep shining your light. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. And I'm going to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. Saturn is your ruler. So what's happening during this Saturn retrograde for you, Capricorn? Spirit guides for Capricorn, please. Let me just clear out some of that energy here. 1 second. I feel like you've had enough with people's drama, or like you're done with some drama here. Okay? Maybe it's listening to other people's drama. Doesn't have to be your own. But whatever's been going on, it's like, seems pointless. Like, I feel like many of you don't understand why people get involved. I'm hearing those narratives or those activities or like what they're even doing here. Okay. Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn during Saturn retrograde, Spirit? I'm going to get all the cards out before I say anything, actually. Let's get the big picture here. I feel like this is a message for you, too. Okay? There's something about situations can feel dramatic or be dramatic when you look at little chunks of it. But when you get the big picture, it's easier to step back and see it for what it is. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay? So the big picture is important at this time, the next 5 months. Try to take a big picture view here. Okay, let's get the tarot out. Two more. Somebody around you is going to be very hectic or rushed or frenetic. Yeah, frenetic is the energy around you. I don't know who that is for you, but don't let it impact you too much. Okay, remember the energetic boundary you have between your energy and someone else's energy. Just because someone else is feeling some way doesn't mean you have to be that way as well. And I feel like this is a specific message, but for some of you here, somebody could be getting real upset and wanting to trigger you or wanting to poke you, wanting to see that same reaction, wanting you to mirror them in order to make them feel better about their own actions and themselves. Interesting. We have ACE, I'm spelling out. ACE. We also have N and the letter K, a Polaroid camera here, a wrench. Someone has a very particular picture of you, I feel. They've made a collage, I'm hearing. I don't know. It's a metaphor, maybe. I don't know. Made some kind of collage, or like, I'm hearing montage, though. I don't know. Somebody has a certain idea of who you are. It's like they, what am I trying to say? Well, it's like a character. I'm getting something about like a movie. When you're writing a screenplay for a movie, you have like a character and you have a sheet list, I'm hearing. I don't even know if this is what happens, but this is what I'm getting. And I'm seeing a yellow paper here. But it's like a sheet list of like all the characters' qualities. I don't know. Somebody's doing this with you. It's a metaphor, right? Like somebody's trying to, the letter J here, a frog. And let's get a little bit more before we pull your tarot. Aries, handcuffs, a wedding cake. Is that a wedding cake? Yes. A fish here, an octopus. The letter H, someone could be a teacher. The letter F, a dinosaur. The letter S, U, and O. I'm hearing something German. I don't know. It sounds like a German word. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it. Okay. What's going on here for Capricorn? Sounds dramatic. So this is what you're sick of? Okay. Okay. For your supportive energy, we have voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. And with the challenge, we have betrayal. I'm getting someone's not over something. Yeah. The outside influence here is the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the challenge is the 6 of Swords in reverse. Someone won't let something go here. Now, this could be with you or it could be with something else, but that's where the drama is coming from. It's like they won't let something go. Why won't they let something go? Because they didn't get to make the decision. 5 of Swords and the Magician. Yeah, they didn't get to do something the way they wanted it to go. High Priestess, Page of Swords. You held back with something. They didn't get the outcome they desired here. So, whoa. These readings, Capricorn, I was hoping for more of like a meta spiritual kind of message. I like those because they give me a lot of information for myself. But these stories seem to be things happening on the material realm, which makes sense with Saturn, the material. Okay. Now, I did write down here, and I feel like this is a message for you too. Saturn is the last planet that's visible to our naked eye. So symbolically, Saturn represents the point where our vision of reality ends. Like we can't see beyond Saturn with our naked eye, but that doesn't mean that something more doesn't exist. but we could believe that to be so just because we can't see something. And then underneath that note, I have the Devil card, which is the Saturn card in Capricorn, right? The Devil card, he's holding up the mudra, and the mudra he's holding up signifies the saying, all you see is all there is. The devil wants you to believe that there is nothing past Saturn, that there is no spirit or higher self, that everything is just matter, no spirit. So I feel like with me saying that, even though we're talking about a real 3D literal thing that's going on here with you, doesn't mean that there isn't a spiritual activation. Right, angelic attunement, divine support, voice activation on this card. This is something significant for you. Even if you're annoyed by the drama or it's just something's gotten out of hand here, there is something that we can't see about this situation, but exists nonetheless. A divine lesson. With voice activation here, your throat chakra is opening, which will help you move forward on your path and give you some confidence here if you've been lacking it in any way, to take action in the direction you want to go, which looks like leaving something behind here in your life, closing out a cycle. Okay, Capricorn, that was an interesting detour we took there. Somebody didn't get to make a decision. They're bitter. Won't let it go. Maybe you're feeling this energy, or maybe they're talking to you. I don't know. But with betrayal here, what happened? What happened with the betrayal? Okay, so I asked what was your role in the betrayal, because there's always, anyways, we have to take responsibility for our involvement in certain things, right? And we have the Seven of Cups. This could be you just not seeing things clearly. Okay, you didn't see the betrayal, you ignored red flags, or yeah, you got lost in the sauce, I'm hearing. Five of Cups, you let your emotions take over. It could be a number of things here. Or for some of you, hopefully not all of you, but for some of you, you could have created some illusion and confusion about a situation based on some actions you took. Justice, wanting to get justice in a situation, created confusion for someone else. They feel betrayed. Okay, that's not for everyone, but it is here, okay? But I think for most of you, you allowed something to cloud your vision. And I asked, what's the other person's role in this betrayal? And we had the Page of Cups. Somebody could have apologized and they didn't mean it, or they offered you something that wasn't significant enough. Somebody could have done some kind of love bombing situation or made you some kind of offer that you were disappointed in. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, Justice. Yeah, somebody could have been emotionally manipulative in some way, or said they had something more than what they did to offer you. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like they feel betrayed. Okay. So your overall energy here is the King of Cups. I like it. I feel like you got some boundaries up with this energy. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. You're staying grounded. You're being strategic. You got your eyes open. You're not going to let this person get one over on you. Staying out of the drama. I feel like this might be more of a reading of something that's going to unfold. I don't know, because I don't really see if this has already happened, I don't, well, what does Capricorn need to know here? 8 of Swords, the Magician, the Devil in reverse. Just because somebody else is wound up, I said this already, 4 of Cups, doesn't mean you have to be. I also feel like, I'm going to be honest, Capricorn, I do feel like Spirit is saying here, with those opening messages I had as well, take more responsibility in karmic lessons. Like, this has been a lesson here with something or someone, even could be with yourself. And you could have, something could have gone differently if you, if Capricorn did what? The Moon in reverse. Dispelled any illusions early on. Okay, didn't leave something to chance, or didn't, I don't know, didn't get lost here, confused, stayed alert. I'm hearing stayed sober. I don't know who that's for, but it's like you could have taken a more careful approach here. And I feel like Spirit wants you to remember that, okay? Because there's something about this situation that somebody else has not let go of, or it's continuing to impact you in some way or impact them. And you need to say something with voice activation. You need to say something. What does Capricorn need to say? That you're not going to be giving anything to this energy, this person. Time's up. Like there's nothing, you're not interested, or whatever it is here. Even if this is going to cause a little bit of disruption and potentially even some conflict here with the 5 of Wands, it's like you got to say something in order to get to a better place here, or to clear this energy. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that you call someone up out of the blue and just say, I'm done with you. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? This is like, when this energy comes up or comes around, you need to shut it down, even, and be honest, even if it's going to cause a conflict. Because if you hold out for whatever reason and you don't use your voice, okay, and you say that's drama, I want nothing to do with it, even though it's right in front of my face and it's impacting me, but I'm not going to do anything about it, then it just keeps lingering. It just keeps going on and on. Okay, there needs to be some resolution for yourself here. A lesson needs to be learned and completed. Okay, something has not been closed out here. Yeah, I feel like you got to move on here from this situation. Can I get some more advice here for Capricorn? Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands. I feel like you've been thinking for quite some time about which direction you want to go in here, which path you want to choose, and Spirit's saying it's time to do it. Like the Moon. You got to dispel some illusion. I don't know what this is about. How does, well, speaking, voice activation, but what does Capricorn have to say? I'm hearing a name with an S, like Shirley or something like that. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. Well, there's something being offered to you, and it's come in divine timing. And before you can start whatever this is, new job, move somewhere, new love opportunity, I don't know, whatever this is here, you gotta get rid of something else. You gotta say, like, I'm done with that. I've moved on. I have a new thing going on for me. So why haven't you done this? Well, the drama, right? Why haven't you done this? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You could, for some of you, you could be scared of hurting someone's feelings. Okay, that's for some. Others of you, you could feel like someone's going to emotionally manipulate you if you say something. Okay, anything else here for Capricorn? The reflection, decay, and wisdom. If you want something to end, something dramatic, it's just not that you feel trapped in here, okay? Then you have to look at your role here, whatever that is, in the situation, and apply your knowledge here about what you know is best in this situation to do, to bring it to an end with decay. And I feel like with 10 of Cups, you want to be happy, right? And you have that available to you. And I feel with voice activation here, this is like Spirit saying, just get it over and done with, whatever this is. Or when the opportunity arises, make sure you say what you need to say. Speak up for yourself. Make something crystal clear. Yeah, you're unlocking the power of your own voice. You are safe, for you are being held by the presence of love. You're activating your angelic qualities. Now remember, angel energy is fierce, okay? Angel energy is tough, you know? Like, there's some fierce ass angels out there, okay? Like, they're not afraid to do what needs to be done for the highest good of all. You're going to make a difference here in your world, I'm hearing, but also the world of others. And you need to take this first step. It's like an initiation move. It's like once you do this, it's like you activate something, or you demonstrate your ability to deal with something that's been ongoing. And I know you have that already within you, Capricorn. But for some reason here, this whole situation, you've just, well, yeah, it's like maybe you feel like it's justice not to create a tower, or not to acknowledge a tower situation, or to just kind of hands off on something. But then you're kind of just stuck in the moon energy here, and we want to be in the sun, right? We want things to be illuminated. We want others to know how we feel about things, right? Why would we not want someone to know how we feel? Think about that, okay? For some of you, you need to think about that. All right, Capricorn, I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Oh boy. Okay. Did I just tell Capricorn that? Capricorn's like, dislike. I love you guys. Okay. Aquarius. No, we're not using that deck. Aquarius. Where is it at? Yeah, but that's the thing, Capricorn. If you're still here, it's like, no, the dislike isn't enough. You need to say something. Like, obviously, I wouldn't enjoy this, but so be it. If you were like, but I mean, it just goes to the message anyways. But it's like, no, I don't agree with that. I'm not having that. I mean, you don't need to say that to me, but to somebody, right? Instead of just like doing something like, oh, I just don't like this. I'm just gonna and leave. You know what I mean? Now, don't say you don't you dare say in the comments that you dislike this message or it's not your message, because if you're doing exactly what I said you should do, it's obviously your message. Okay, anyways, Aquarius, what's going on here? Saturn is a co-ruler of yours. Let's see. Oh, Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Well, that sounds like you, uniqueness, Aquarius. Now in Vedic astrology, Saturn is going retrograde in Aquarius, but I mostly work with tropical. So we have remembrance for what is the challenge here for you. Let's get one more. The child, the hunter, passion, yeah. What did you want to be when you were a kid? What was your dream here? This retrograde, you're going back a long way. Thinking about your uniqueness. I mean, you must have been one unique child. You have to remember that, well, many of you are starseeds, okay? There's some passion here that Spirit is asking you to go after. Some of you are highly sensitive people, okay? And in the shadow, that can be reactive. But in the light, it can be used to create original forms of thought or original inventions, businesses, connections. And there's something about your sensitivity. Maybe you're a highly sensitive person, light, noise, things like that. Or maybe you're sensitive to people's auras, energies, words, whatever it is. You can use that. It doesn't have to be the bane of your existence. I don't know, I'm hearing that. It doesn't have to be something that you regret or that you wish you didn't have. It's beautiful, your sensitivity. I've met some very gentle Aquarians. Okay? Let's get into it. For Aquarius. I've also met some not so gentle Aquarians, though. So it really depends on how you're working with your own energy. Let's put these charms back. Maybe you want to think about that. Like, when do you feel tender? And when do you feel like your sensitivity is acknowledged, embraced, cultivated, supported? And when do you feel like you get reactive with someone or something? See you later. Yeah, maybe that's what you need to say. See you later. Okay, Aquarius. The Fool, that's Uranus energy. That's you as well. Okay, the Fool for the theme of the reading. Look at this portal here you're going through. Back into the roots of the tree. The tree trunk. Okay. I'm hearing the strongest part of the tree. I don't know if that's true. Probably, though. But you're going into the strongest part of yourself. That unique, sensitive part. It's a portal here. Let's see your current energy. Eight of Pentacles. What situation are you in? What's going on here for you? Queen of Swords in reverse and Strength in reverse. Some of you could have said something here, or somebody said something to you that came from a place of weakness. Okay, let's see what the outside influence is. Ten of Pentacles. Three of Wands in reverse for the challenge. What you don't see coming here is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Your advice, Justice. Interesting energy. Somebody is supporting you. Maybe it's financially, or you have some kind of wealth even, or just a sense of community support, something here that is helping you. It could even be spiritually, but it's helping you reach inside of yourself to see what you have to offer the world, and not to fear something about yourself as well, to use it as an activation point for karmic justice. And I don't mean karmic justice as in like somebody's going to get what's owed to them. That's just ego nonsense, okay? I mean, I know we think like that from time to time, but as a major arcana card, karmic justice is about balancing karma, bringing things back into balance when one thing has been tipped way too far on one side. So there's something about you and your uniqueness and your sensitivity that can be used here, can be harnessed to balance out some cosmic energies or some personal energies for yourself. Look, we have an image of a hunter here too. See, there's a softness about you, a tenderness, and then also a fierceness. And both of these can be experienced in the light. Now, for some of you, you already are working on something that you're passionate about here with the Eight of Pentacles, but you're not really sure where it's going. Maybe you don't have a lot of support around you, or, maybe this is the people who you're creating for. Tell me about the support. Seven of Pentacles. It's like you have support, but maybe not the support that you're hoping for. Oh, there's some cards in here. The Magician and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like, say, just an example, it doesn't have to be this, but say you're a musician and you are creating an album and you're not having the support from the music industry, or the local scene isn't really picking you up. That kind of support is lacking, but all your friends and family are behind you. So it's like you have some kind of support here, but you feel like you're lacking support somewhere else. I also feel like you're just not sure where things are going to go here. And that's okay. I mean, that's part of the ride. That's part of the fun, to see where things go. Maybe they'll go far in some direction. Maybe they won't. We'll see. That's how I approach this channel. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens, you know? And if I felt like, well, I don't know really where it's going to go and what's going to happen, I don't know. It's just not... Well, you're not staying true to yourself when you start thinking like that. You give in to some fears there. The sky's the limit. Keep yourself open to opportunity and possibility. What is this here? This Strength in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands. Some of you have an opportunity to do something, to go somewhere, and you have a partner, family member, friend, or some kind of situation that is not as excited or capable of making a leap of faith like you are. Some of you who've been looking for a house or wanting to move, it's going to happen in the next 5 months, or you're going to hear something about it. It's going to get rolling. Something's going to happen there. It's going to kind of come out of nowhere. And this might throw somebody off, make them feel like they're not prepared. And if that someone is you, you are prepared. But if it's someone else, then there might be some issues here that start up. Ace of Wands, about whether to take this opportunity or not. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, for those of you who are in a connection here, or maybe you live with somebody else, whether it's a child, a parent, roommate, whatever, it's like something is an opportunity for you. You have some calling, something gets activated, you have an opportunity to go somewhere, do something, but it's a dilemma for the person living with you or that you're closely connected to. Yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse. So what do you want to say about that? Don't just immediately throw the opportunity away or immediately just say, well, screw you, I'm going to go for it anyways. You have to be a little bit strategic here, Emperor and Knight of Pentacles, about how you want to follow through with this. What you don't see coming is the 7 of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about this. The Devil. Someone's lacking some serious courage here. I don't really feel like it's you, because your energy is the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. Like, I feel like you're doing good work here for yourself, but there's somebody else. It could be an aspect of yourself, so take it however, but it just does not have courage. Doesn't see the point in something. Yeah, 7 of Swords. And it's like you're going to get this feeling like, oh, well, I don't know. It's going to feel like they don't care here about what it is you want to do. What's going on here? Messenger. The Magician. Reincarnation. Resolve in reverse. I feel like whoever this is, you have some kind of past life situation with this person. Okay? And what's the Messenger here? They're getting a message that something's happening that affects their life. The message is coming from you, I feel. That something affects their life that they don't like. But they manifested this because they didn't resolve something in the past life related to this kind of lesson or situation. Okay, so what I feel like Spirit is saying here is, I'm hearing something like, don't take the scrub off of someone's back. I don't know. Don't scrub the skin off someone's, ooh, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Something strange here. You can't just stop your growth to make someone else comfortable. Okay, you have to keep going with whatever it is you're doing. This passion, it's beautiful. It's justice here for you to go ahead and seize this opportunity. Can I get some more advice here for Aquarius? Page of Cups. Yeah, this is something fresh, something that brings you light and fills your heart space, something you've created here for yourself. For some of you, if this is a relationship, this could be somebody new coming in here, and there's somebody in the past that isn't too happy about it, okay? For some of you, if you're in an unhappy relationship, okay, and you haven't broken up with this person yet, Ace of Cups, yeah, it's like someone new comes along and that's your person, and somebody else is like really not having it here, obviously. Okay, but they're not seeing... Yeah. Okay. But I think for most of you here, this is about some other kind of opportunity unrelated to love. I mean, it could be, but I'm not feeling that for the most part. Yeah. I feel like this is definitely something that you've wanted for some time, but you haven't seen the chance for it to manifest. Like maybe you've always wanted to live somewhere. You've always had in the back of your mind, I'd like to live there one day. And you've been pinging the universe with that idea for so long. And it's like an opportunity just falls on your lap. I know this sounds kind of kooky, 555, but really, things like that have happened to me. And I'm like, oh, wow, I wouldn't have been able to see this coming 2 months ago, a month ago, 5 months ago, whatever. Something happens here. And I feel like you have a big moment here to go after something that you've wanted to go after for a long time that enriches and enlivens your life here. For many of you, this is something like, it's about you, though. It's about you and your work, you and your grid work, like where you live. It's all about you, though. Nothing's ever just about us. We're all connected. But you know what I mean? It's like, this is a big moment for you. It's a life-changing moment, I feel. So make your decisions wisely, be strategic, and embrace that uniqueness and sensitivity that you have because it's needed in the world. And I feel like you're going to do something with that. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. And I'm going to go to Pisces. Whew. Pisces. Let's see what Saturn Retrograde has in store for you. Pisces. 2 more for Pisces. I'm hearing hello. Hello? Hello. Pisces. Earth star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Oh, Pisces. Okay, well, we know you're mutable water. Grounding yourself in the next 5 months is going to be very important. Taking care of your body, your vessel, getting outside. Okay, but not just getting outside as like, whoo, everything's a blur. No, it's like being very intentional, paying attention to everything, one thing at a time, okay? So I'm getting an image of like you being outside and it's like, oh, look at this. And I'm thinking about that and this is going on. And it's like, very eclectic experience of being grounded. But what the message I'm getting here is like, just focus in. I'm sitting here on this park bench. I'm on this park bench and I'm looking out. It's just like, it's like a Taurus energy. Just be more tactile in a moment. I don't know why this is coming up for you. Let's see what your challenge is here. It's not that there's anything wrong with your eclectic grounding style. I love that. No, there's nothing wrong. But in the next 5 months, it would be useful for you to be very intentional with your steps, I'm hearing. Pay attention to the way your legs feel, the way you're walking. I mean, you do rule feet after all. Pay attention to your feet in the next 5 months. Vigilance. Yeah, pay attention to where you're walking. Look at that. Interesting. Perhaps you're going to receive a message here that you need to really like block out all other distractions and hone in on something. Anchoring. Vigilance. Can we get one more on vigilance here? The moon. Yeah, there's definitely something here in your environment that you might miss or that you're not seeing clearly. And you need to ground yourself, in order to see this thing or pick up on something. The novice, this might feel new to you, this kind of way of being. It really feels like I'm a Taurus. So that's probably why I'm saying it, but it feels like anchoring in on Taurus energy. Now, you might want to look at where Taurus is in your chart. What house does it rule? Okay, what's going on in your second house as well? Hi, Pixel. Here comes the Pisces now. Watch your step. Be careful. Be vigilant when you jump. I love you. I'm almost done. Okay, I just want to take a look in the book here to see what this is all about for you. You know, no fear. I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen. This is more of a metaphor, right? Like, I mean, you take it however, but this is like, important. Earth energy. Okay, well, it says the Earth star chakra found around 6 to 12 inches below our feet. Interesting, Pisces. You're the ruler of the feet. Is the energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It is our gateway to the underworld of the earth, a space of sacred magic and mystery where we find a lot of the tools, gifts, and skills the ancients used to connect with the earth and her wisdom. The Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as our spiritual guide. I should show you the card. She is a high priestess of the stars who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld to stay grounded, aware, and manifest all that we need to grow. Follow in her footsteps by connecting to your Earth star. Anchor down and go digging within to find any parts of your magic, wisdom, and experiences you have pushed down, both in this incarnation and in previous lifetimes. This will help you on your next phase in your journey. So stay firmly rooted in all of what you're doing right now. Don't rush. Yeah, don't rush. Be vigilant here. You'll know when it's time to move forward with something and when it's time to stand still, I'm hearing. Interesting message, Pisces. Okay, let's get the tarot cards out and see what's going on here. Intriguing. Intriguing. What are you doing there, Pixel? What is this message about? Pisces. What's going on with these cards now? Hold on a second. What's going on for Saturn retrograde for Pisces? Now, of course, it's happening in your sign if you're using tropical astrology. The vigilance energy could definitely be Saturnian. Well, the whole message already is very much speaking to harnessing the positive qualities of Saturn within your sign, right? Like, you know, working with your sign's energies and Saturn together for a positive outcome. Being vigilant, being careful, grounding, focusing on matter, material, while also holding spirit in high regard. Okay, let's see. Tell me, spirit guides. 2 of Cups in reverse for the theme. Tell me Pisces energy here, spirit. We have the 5 of Pentacles sideways. The Lovers in reverse. What else? Queen of Wands. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm getting a very specific, this whole thing has been very specific, but it's not going to be for everyone, but something about like you might see your ex move on with someone. Okay, I know that's very specific and you're going to have to stay grounded with that. Okay. Not for everyone. One sec. The advice is grounded, literally. Page of Swords. Okay, let's see. 2 of Cups in reverse for the theme. Well, you're having some kind of disconnect here with someone or something. I feel like you're not really sure if this is for the best or how you feel about it. 5 Pentacles sideways. Tell me more about Pisces energy. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're leaning towards this is in my best interest to disconnect with whatever energy this is, work, family, love, whatever, friends. It's like, I'm disconnecting from this. We're no longer seeing eye to eye. I've ascended. I've elevated. I have to move on from this. King of Pentacles. Look, this is you like kind of going overboard with the grounding, creating a beard with leaves. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, this is you grounding yourself here. Getting in touch, I'm hearing, with the lunar cycles. Interesting. Maybe you want to think about how the moon affects the plants. I feel like some of you are finding your place somewhere or within something. Yeah. Now, this isn't to say don't be a Pisces. I mean, you cannot not be a Pisces. Page of Swords here. Look at this Page of Swords. Like, all these different ideas and opportunities and knowledge and magic. I mean, that's you. You're always going to be that. But some of it just needs more anchoring. It needs to come into fruition. Okay, there's something that needs to be birthed, needs to be brought into the 3D material reality. Some idea you have, some vision about what you want to do here or who you want to become even. But it's like you have to implement it. You have to get it going here. Don't let an idea slip away from you either. Ground it. Be vigilant. Plant the seed. I'm hearing, and you will always water it. Well, you are water. Plant the seed. Okay, so the situation, Lovers in reverse. Well, it's not only just a disconnect from someone or something. It's like the end of a karmic contract. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. Justice. Well, somebody made a decision here that, I'm hearing, was against the law for some of you, or there's something legal going on here, but there's some kind of out of wacky balance karma in a situation here with someone who you were connected to or a group of people. Take it however it resonates. Yeah. Judgment. You could feel like these people or this person is judging you when they have no grounds to. It's like, what? How could you pass judgment on me when you're the one in the wrong here? Okay, don't worry about that. It's a projection. You know, I feel like now judgment isn't just about passing judgment, but it really looks like it in this picture here. It's also about an awakening. Okay, and being vulnerable to an awakening. And I feel like this whole situation of disconnect and finding your place in the world here is part of your awakening. The outside influence is the Queen of Wands. So this could be somebody else that, well, let's see, who is this? What is this? Three of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, like, it's in the cards, I have to say it. There's like somebody has somebody new, or somebody had some kind of third party situation. This isn't a surprise. This is something that you already know about or have an intuition about. There's something here that's creating the disconnect. Somebody could have a big ego too and be a little bit of a show off. Not a good friend. Or a friend who's just kind of really all about themselves. They have a very cold side to them, whoever this is. What else is going on here? 10 of Swords in reverse for the challenge. Okay, all of these. 9 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Somebody doesn't understand how something's affected you. Okay, I feel like you would like somebody to have some empathy or compassion or some kind of intelligence about how something happened and unfolded and how it's affected you. Okay, but it feels like Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're not willing to consider how something makes you feel. Tell me more about the challenge here. Death in reverse. I feel like Pisces, somebody is not, as you feel it, giving you the proper closure or owning up to something, being accountable to something. And Spirit is saying, ground yourself in what it is that you want to do. Acknowledge that you have found something that you are very passionate about, that you are enjoying yourself in some way, okay? And you can't get closure from this person right now or this situation. Why? Six of Wands, because somebody is just too focused on winning or having the upper hand in a situation, on having a victory. Okay, the Star in reverse. They're not about healing. They're not interested in that right now. It's not worth your energy and time to focus on that. How could they, this kind of thing? It's not worth it. I know it's easier said than done, but this is why you have to ground yourself and stay present. Focus on what's around you. Stay present. Is this what's happening for you? Did Wolfgang betray you? Okay, let's see. Three of Swords in reverse for what you don't see coming. You are going to heal any pain that you hold inside in relation to this situation. Okay? Let's see a little bit more for Pisces. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the and the Ten of Cups. Interesting, I said Ace of Cups, but it's the Ten of Cups. You got to pick up the pieces and keep going, Pisces. You're not getting anything out of this. Are you? Page of Wands in reverse. Well, you're certainly not getting communication here or the proper... Four of Cups in reverse. This is like this... Whatever this is, it's like... There's a lack of respect here, I feel. And the further that you go down this path with these feelings about this... I mean, you're entitled to your feelings, but, letting this person take up space in your head, okay? I hate that saying. Never mind. Scratch that. Allowing this person to play on your emotions, okay? The more that you walk that path or unground yourself in that energy, the longer it goes on. The Sleepwalker. It's so ungrounded. It's just like lost in moon energy, okay? We got to get back here to what's really on the table for you, which is some kind of success here in what you're doing, something you're creating. Ten of Cups. Picking up the pieces here in the Five of Cups and turning it into the Ten of Cups. Long-term happiness here. Water. Yes. Planting the seed and watering it. You. There's something beautiful happening during this Saturn retrograde that comes out of a situation that's been hurtful and sad, really. It's just kind of like sad. Why did it have to be this way? Well, it had to be this way for some divine reason. And you're going to figure out how this ultimately allows you to ascend and grow when you start creating the Empress. Earth energy, grounding yourself, creating, bringing something into form here and not just thinking about it or playing with an idea. Do the thing, Pisces, whatever that is for you. Writing a book, building something, woodworking, starting a tarot channel, whatever it is for you, makeup line I'm hearing, I don't know, whatever it is that you do, and I know you do something because you're a Pisces and you're creative, okay? Whatever it is that you do it. Take the next step in it or start the thing. This is what moves the energy. I was going to say memory. Moves the memory out of a stagnant place that isn't serving you. Okay? Have you ever heard of the flow state? When we're doing something that we really love and enjoy and we're like zoned into just that, and all the things in the world, distractions, they just fade away because we're so focused. I used to get that when I draw sometimes just for fun, but I used to get that when I was drawing. I'd spend hours drawing something and it was like I didn't even know where the time went. I enjoyed it. It was so relaxing. I wasn't thinking about anything, just focused in on this thing that I was creating and doing. And this is something with this grounded energy that Spirit wants you to tap into as well. To be vigilant here about where you're going and what you're giving your energy to. Get in the flow state with something. This is going to be very good for you. And this thing, I feel, is something for yourself. Like you're creating it not for other people, but for you. Okay? All right, Pisces. I love you so much. I really hope that helped, and I'll see you next time.